I'm not doing that because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
And you them kids that have been whacking off in my tube?
By a bunch of fucking iceholes like yourself.
Yeah, we ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and come with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Alligator. Diamond dogs have struck again.
Real pretty.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3. Transformers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
Basement Benchwarmers Podcast. We are back tonight with Eric, Willie, and myself, Scott. I think Rick may be stopping by, possibly. Maybe a cameo by Rickles, but we'll see.
He gets to chase himself around the track, I think.
Yeah.
Is that what he does?
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot to talk about tonight. Playoffs kicked off. But we'll get into all that. So let's start with how was your week? And let's start with Eric.
Well, obviously, Ed's got a little bit of a hangover from his great Packer performance yesterday, right? Is that what's going on? I don't know, guys.
Yeah, I show up every week.
I know you
and
do.
My team sucks.
I walk down here. And there's a ladder standing here and a noose. Scott was actually preparing himself for us Packer fans to walk in here. But I swear, at this time of year, right? It's January 13th, and it's just like holidays finally have kind of diminished, and it's freezing out, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just a painful time of year right now. And then coupled with your team then loses and are done for the season. And this freaking dry January bullshit, I can't even pour myself some happy juice to get over it. I mean, crying out loud, it's just miserable. How the hell am I going to get through the next few weeks? Am I going to have to be a Lions fan or what?
Could be worse things, right?
Hey, there's Rickles.
Speaking of Rickles.
And this global warming is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
It's supposed to be like maybe 40 on Friday. The next Monday, like 7.
Yeah, it's
Sunday,
all over the
18
place.
-7, -3. It's crazy.
But didn't you feel it like last night? I took the garbage out, and I'm like, man, something's coming. It just the wind. It just felt like Arctic today.
But you're right. I agree with you 100%. It's just that time of year where it's like
It's just hard to get yourself going. It's just hard to be motivated. There's nothing exciting going on. And then, yeah, obviously when you're, I was watching side-by-side TVs yesterday as I was at my son's basketball tournament. Packer game on, Bucks game on. Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, big day in Wisconsin sports.
So 3 games in front of me. What game was the best game of the 3 was my son's
Basketball.
Where were you at when you had all these TVs?
At the, what do they call it? The Mosh in Franklin.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I there's that tiny little like thing in there. And so his game just happened to be right by the window, just be right there in the corner of the court and stand there and shooting the shit with some other people, and then had both those games on. So not that those games were any good.
How much did it cost you to get in to go watch your son play?
It's always $3. All those tournaments are always $3. Yeah.
Is it $3 if your kid's playing, or just $3?
It's $3 for anybody.
If you're a coach, it's free. Just say you're a coach.
Actually, remember the year that we coached Ella?
I blacked out. I don't remember.
And Sienna?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You were always free. I always had to pay.
Yeah. I told him,
you and Boncher,
I'm a coach. Make him pay.
You and Boncher were on the list, and you guys got in for free, and then I always had to pay. Only 2 coaches. They said no.
Just be better about being better,
I guess. And I had to work the scoreboard all those games, and
scorekeeper gets charged double. You're lucky.
Exactly.
And then me and Eric would always look at each other like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, Boncher. All right, we won't go there.
Should have just wore
friend of the show, right?
Yeah.
Should have just wore a striped jersey. Walked in with a whistle.
Like
exactly. I should do that everywhere.
That's a great idea.
Why don't I do that everywhere I go?
I would.
Yeah. Jeez. Tomorrow night, Bucks game. Stripe. Let's wear striped jerseys. Right?
Yeah, I can't do that.
No.
I get a construct. Oh, we got tickets. They get construction vest.
Yeah.
Walk in with a ladder.
Oh yeah, those guys.
We got one right here.
Yeah.
And a noose. They set it up for me.
Oh, yeah.
It said for Packer fans only.
Uh-huh.
Quite the knot you got there, Scott.
Yeah.
You watching?
Let's
YouTube?
not say that again.
Wow.
We're
I
watching
don't know. If
YouTube.
Aaron Hernandez night.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, we have the boom boom room set up first. Then we're gonna kill someone in that room. It's like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
Rick,
room, Cavelli escape rooms. Figure out which one you are.
People in the garage. I made it.
what's going on? So, Rick, how was your week?
Good. We made a comeback at Dartball. I don't think you talked about it yet. Played a 2-man or a mixed couples with the wife. We did decently decent. Had fun. Then yesterday didn't do a damn thing. Sat around the house all day.
Yeah, nice.
Right there with you. Dart ball was fun. We went the 0-2, but Shauna hit a bunch of threes that I didn't hit. I think I hit 1 or 2. She had like 6 or 7 more than I hit. Did the same thing. I went and saw the grandkids yesterday morning for a little bit. Hung out with them for a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
Watched my grandson bite his sister in the back because she took his screwdriver.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Try to.
What are they doing drinking that early?
That was watered down.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
Like what's her name?
Maggie.
Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie.
Yeah. So
this ain't Tito's.
are you giving me rail again? Barton.
Is that turpentine?
Well, you didn't? Did you watch some football, or?
I did watch some yesterday. So,
and are you excited about the round that?
I am. I think we'll do well against them. I think that the only reason we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll get into it. But
yeah.
My week was played in a dartball tournament as well. I had a good time. Won a game, 1-0. Scored 3 runs all
All
day.
you got to do is score more than the opponent.
Yeah. So yeah, it was fun. I mean, me and the missus, we had fun. Had a good day. It was a good day. It was entertaining. It's something to do. Yeah, like you were saying earlier, Eric, with this weather, you just gotta find stuff to do on weekends, and it's something to do, fun, something to do, because you just sitting in the house just makes you old.
Yeah,
You gotta find something to do.
Is there a rodeo coming up?
That'd be great.
There is.
Is there really?
There's a rodeo coming up, and it's gonna be at Fiserv, I think.
You ever been to a rodeo?
No.
Fantastic.
I've been to a rodeo.
Fantastic.
I've been to one in Montana.
Bucking incredible.
awesome.
You don't understand what horsepower is until that bull doesn't want to go, and there's one horse, and he drags that bull clear across court.
I like to see that.
Dude, I got a video. I'll show you after. It's the greatest thing ever.
You've been recently? The time I went was probably 20 years ago. So
probably about 5 years ago. I went probably about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Haven't been since, but
where was it?
It was in Milwaukee.
Okay.
It's in Milwaukee. Yeah.
I
Went
was
to a couple of them up there. So.
Harleton, Montana. Went to a rodeo on.
That sounds fake, but go ahead.
No, It's a real place.
They don't rodeo out in Montana.
Oh yeah,
only in the big cities. You know that, right?
There we go. Fine, you guys got me.
We caught you, you son of a bitch.
Assless chaps.
Well, that's what I wore. I mean,
That was just a dinner.
the front was optional.
Just points at which way you're going.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a cute little girl.
Well, is it windy today?
It's cold in here. So tonight we're going to talk about the NFL playoffs. We've already discussed a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about maybe the NBA and the Bucks, talking about the rumors about Jimmy Butler. And they're basically a lot of football. So let's start with, as we do every week, good, bad, and the ugly. And let's have Eric start tonight, and you pick what you want to start with. Eric.
I'm always glass half full, so I'll start with the good. I have a couple, but the one I wanted to point out is, players in the NFL that finally have some fucking hope, as Robin Williams did in the skit. Give you fucking hope.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley and Terry McLaurin finally have some hope in their life as far as being on a successful football program. So good for them. I mean, Saquon obviously, those years with the Giants, and he had some tough injuries and stuff like that, but they were going nowhere. And it looks like the Commanders finally have a little moxie, I would say, finding ways to win football games. I think they probably lose this week, though, but we'll get into that later. But good for them. Two great athletes, good people, too. And Barkley both seem like good guys. So that's my good.
Any goods? Rick?
Going this way?
No, you
Going
go.
this way?
Yep, you're up.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything set up. I guess my good will go local town. Austin and his partner winning the dart ball tournament. I'm pretty sure they listen, friends of the show.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if they went undefeated. I didn't get the whole story, but they beat a lot of good teams to get to the championship. I know Emily and Gary. They were in the mix, and then you had Teddy and Ginny. Jenny or Ginny? It's Ginny.
Ginny.
Right?
Ginny.
Guinea. New Guinea.
G-I-N-N-E-Y. G-I-N-N-E-Y.
Is this like a national thing then, or what? What is it? Just a big tournament?
Big Kenosha thing.
Big Kenosha
Kenosha or Southeast Wisconsin, I guess.
Did you compete in it?
We did. We all
Okay.
just talked about it. So thanks for paying attention.
Oh, I didn't know if it was the same thing. I had no idea.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
It's just a local tournament. They do it every year.
Okay.
So
Mixed couples, you play with your. Usually, it's nice to play with your
Yeah,
wife.
you lost
guy
me
and
at dart ball.
Yeah, I don't know. Guy and girl, so, it's
Okay.
It kind of evens the playing field. Girls are a lot better than guys. So
Oh, sure.
yeah, good for Alden and Austin Berger. Good for him.
There you go, Burger.
Yeah,
All right.
pretty sure he's listening. So
Some interesting shooting techniques this weekend. Watching the one girl in the stocking feet that kind of just jumped, but she threw it straight in front of her, and it probably had like a 10-foot arc on it. It seemed like
she shoots for what the Mariah's, I think.
Mariah's, okay.
Yeah, I think she shoots for one of those teams.
Okay.
the guys' team.
All right.
I think she subbed against us that one day.
Okay.
But she takes her shoes off, when she shoots.
Oh yeah, she plays with no shoes on. Yeah.
Not allowed.
Fucking hippie.
Those sucks.
Willie.
I'm going to go. Might be a little early here, but I'm going to talk about a big surprise to me: Michigan men's basketball. How well they're doing. They're 5-0 so far.
Yeah.
In the Big Ten, in the Dusty May
They
area.
smoked Wisconsin in the conference opener, right?
Yes, they did. Yep. They have this the Twin Towers. They have this Russian kid on the team, Golden, or his last name is
Drago.
I will break you.
I will break you. But yeah, they beat UCLA, USC, and Washington now.
Okay.
And they're 13-3, and they're tied for the Big Ten lead. But Michigan
Are they in the
State
top 5 or top 10? Right?
They're only 20.
Really? Huh.
Michigan State's up I think they're 10.
Okay.
And they have one less loss than Michigan does. So, but I mean, I just kind of wasn't expecting much, but with this transfer portal, you never know really what's going to happen. What Dusty May brought with him, but he brought some good people. So, yeah, interesting.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna deal with two guys. First guy, and I don't want to pat my own back, but I will. I still think from day one, Derrick Henry was the best free agent signing. I think Jacobs done great. Barkley's done great, obviously. But Derrick Henry has made the Baltimore offense look like you stop us because we're coming right at you. And if you don't, and they're using him, TJ Watt looked lost yesterday or on Saturday.
Mhm.
Yeah, they used him and abused him. He kept biting in, staying out, going and they just played it perfect. Him and Lamar Jackson. And the other one I'm gonna give another shout out to Xavier McKinney. Xavier McKinney, I liked the pep talk he was giving.
Yeah, right in his face.
I loved
great.
it. You need a leader, and besides his defensive presence, I think a leader like that shows, and it makes your defense better. Because I think the Packers' defense, played a little above of what they really are talent wise. But when you got guys like that in your defense, that's what happens. They all step up and do different things. And I think Nixon, correct?
Yeah,
that it was ridiculous. Him and Dallas Goedert.
Yeah,
that was just stupid. It was the dumbest thing about
bullying him.
Yeah, it was stupid. Yeah. It was stupid. So I'm going to go with Henry, and I like the Xavier Henry was a great sign by them. I think it's better by Jacobs. It really does. If you don't watch football or pay attention to stuff, or you're a fan, you don't understand they assigned him to. He was a huge thing for them.
Well, those were the two big moves, and then obviously during the season, McManus was the other. McManus, right?
Yeah,
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Other than a missed one yesterday, but whatever.
Yeah, he was perfect till then, right?
He was 20 of 20, his last 21.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
so that was my. That's
yeah.
my
No, I like that. If Henry and Saquon were co-MVPs this year, I'd have no problem with that at all. But running backs just don't win it. I say that every year that there's been so many opportunities to give running backs.
Do you think Lamar
MVPs
has as good of a season this year if they're not watching out for Derrick Henry, the defense?
No, and I think and that's what that made. I think that was a smart pickup by them because I think he's a different. I think Jacobs would have been fine. I don't think Barkley would have fit what they're doing. I think Barkley's more of a guy that gets you on the edges and wants to put you in space.
Right.
Where Derrick Henry he won't to your space. And Jacobs does too.
Yeah.
So I think Jacobs, but I think Derrick Henry it's more of he's just a running back. His pass catching he does
just downhill.
He's just he's downhill. Where Jacobs does a little bit, but Jacobs is more of a downhill guy. But I think it just made them better, and he stayed healthier. Lamar Jackson was healthy all year. Those are huge things when you keep guys like that healthy.
He looks slimmer, but he looks thicker.
Oh my God!
I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, he stands next to Lamar Jackson when lined up. Lamar Jackson looks like a fifth grader.
Fact for you.
He's a fifth grader?
Yeah, no. For education. No.
Wow.
Derrick Henry, 6'4", right?
Yeah, he's a bit.
6'4", 245.
I'm not gonna doubt you.
Yeah.
That sounds about
stat. I think his height is 6'4". I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's your sound right. Yeah, or 6'6". He's up there.
6'3", 6'2", 6'3".
Well, he's as tall as Lamar Jackson. Yeah,
I don't know how tall Lamar Jackson.
Probably about 6'3", 6'4". So you're probably
so you can Google it. 6'4", 245. President Trump 6'25", 245. Same height. Same.
Really?
Yes.
It's carried
you got to think about it too. Henry's got pads on too. That's all.
I wonder if Trump's V'd out too.
That's the old weight comparison.
Yeah,
it's amazing. I did see that.
Yeah, you're right on 6'3", 2'7".
Yeah,
and that's a big boy.
So Trump's taller.
He may be
tall.
Is Donald Trump really 6'4"?
Yeah, he's a
6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, he's a taller dude. People say he's not, but
I know you don't want that. I know you don't want
his son's taller.
His son's tall.
I know you don't want that search engine on your phone, so I'll help you out here.
Oh, the Trump one? Go ahead.
Donald Trump's size.
Yeah.
What? Wait.
His golf swing.
Ed's freaking out right now. Talking
Get
Donald Trump, he's
goals
not here.
Yeah.
So you're bad then, Eric. If that's going to go bad, is that cool?
Yeah, I'll go bad.
Okay.
And again, I have a backup one, but which we could maybe talk about later. But my bad, like a disappointment, and I understand, what's going on in LA, but the Chargers were and Justin Herbert, just a mess. I mean, I don't there was just nothing there, and he threw 4 picks. He just didn't look good. And I don't know if it was the whole offense was just kind of a mess, but
6'3".
Yeah,
6'3".
and he's 247.
You know what? I will say this: his second pass, though, that pretty much was the finishing end of the game, kind of, that was intercepted at pick 6, but it went through the tight end's hands.
Yeah.
So I mean, yes, he didn't play great, but if that ball gets caught,
Well,
we don't
yeah.
know what happens next.
I threw the whole team in. I mean, the whole.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, we talked about Jimmy Harbaugh all year and what all the good work they were doing and all the momentum they had. I mean, I think we ran around. Didn't we go around the table? Everybody picked. Did you pick the Texans?
No, everybody picked. It's right in front of you. I think everybody picked the Chargers. It's right there.
I don't doubt that
on the backside. Yeah. Yep.
Ed's backside.
Yeah. And I think that. I agree with you. I mean, it was kind of a letdown, but in the same fact, Houston's defense has been playing good all year. They actually have been carrying that team. C.J. Stroud did not play great again that day. He played okay. He was just part of the game. If it wasn't for a botched snap rollout, I mean, that actually benefited. I think if he doesn't botch that snap, I don't think they get that play.
No.
I think if you catch in the pocket, he doesn't make that play.
It threw everybody off.
Yeah,
There was a lot of botched snaps last night.
Yeah.
or yesterday.
Yeah.
That game was amusing.
It
wasn't great. It was wild.
It wasn't a great football game.
No.
It really, offensively, I mean, there wasn't many good offensive outputs.
Was there
this
a
weekend.
great football game this weekend?
The Packer game was good. They hung around. I mean, no, they hung around. Yeah,
but it was just.
I mean, it was not great on either side. I don't think defensively it was both sides. I think the Eagles' defense is really, really good, and the Packers' defense played really well yesterday.
Other than trying to stop Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, well, that.
Yeah, but you got to figure though that game last night. If Saquon Barkley doesn't drop down at the end, that's another 7 points.
Yeah, and you know what? The Commander game was good, and Buccaneer, that was a very good game.
It was good, but it wasn't real great quality.
Yeah,
even right to the end where he doinks it, and we could talk about that later.
Yeah, that was fun. That was cool.
But yeah, that's my bad. Is the way the Chargers kind of didn't show up.
Here,
my bad. My bad is all of the Facebook referees that they just talk about how bad the officiating is, how much worse it's getting. I had a conversation with, you may know him, guy Josh on Facebook. My thought is, and you guys can tell me I'm a dipshit. I mean, it's very easy to do. So the reason why we get to say nowadays that officiating is so bad is because we have so many different camera angles, so many different views and replay. If we were watching it live, how many referees are on the field? 6, 7, including the head judge.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7, I believe. Yep.
So you got 7 guys. One's basically watching the quarterback the whole time. So you have 6 guys to watch 21 other players, and obviously they're mixing up and they're switching. You're not going to see everything. You're going to miss something, but it's just the people that watch it that complain about it.
Well, I mean, the NFL could fix this too by having the eye in the sky. Just having one guy, if they see something there, go, hey, this is,
The strangest call I saw this weekend was there was a play in a game, and I cannot remember what it was. Oh, a legal man downfield happened in a game. They call it, and then the refs come back and say, they
picked it up.
Yeah, they
and they didn't.
Instant review said it wasn't an illegal man downfield. I didn't think that was a challengeable call, but it must be, I guess.
Nobody challenged it. It was
last night's game.
Yeah, it was last night's game.
But it's almost to me, if it's not challengeable, it's almost like pass interference, and they come out. I said it wasn't pass interference. That's what I was thinking.
Isn't that the eye in the sky kind of theory?
Well, no, it's the instant.
That was the same play where the guy got a first down. And they picked up the play,
they
and then
didn't give it to him, right?
back.
Yeah, then they had to move it and fix it because they screwed up. They did move it and fix it. I
don't think they did. That because everybody, whoever was doing the game,
because they called it incomplete.
Yeah,
they said it was incomplete, but the guy caught it. It might have been a Packer game.
No, it was last night. I know.
We're talking two different things.
Because they didn't.
No, it's the same. It's still when we play. Yeah, it might have been Tampa and the Commanders.
They didn't give him the catch. After that,
no, they gave him the catch. They picked up the penalty, but then they moved them back to the original line of scrimmage. Like they just replayed
and then they
down.
just played.
Sorry, they called it incomplete.
Yeah,
it was
it's the
same.
Catch,
but they played it as it was incomplete, and they left it at.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Nobody. There was nobody on the sidelines. None of the coaches were.
Yeah, the commentators were like, "This isn't right."
It's weird. It was weird.
Yeah.
Adam.
It was towards the end of the game too. It was like,
yeah.
So yeah, Facebook referees.
Yeah. Willie, you're bad.
My bad. So I'm going to go with watching that Pittsburgh game. How bad the defense just looked.
Yeah.
And they gave up 199.
And this is the Steelers we're talking about.
Yes. Who is this team?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, but I guess if you have to go back to how many points they give for the last 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, they did the last
they lost
few.
5. They're 0-5 in their last.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah, they end of the year. They did the same thing they did 2 years ago. 2 years ago, they started the year 11-0, I think, or a couple years back. Maybe it was Roethlisberger's last year, maybe. Oh, something just happened. I hate to do that, but it looked like a pick six or something, or the whistle blew. Oh, no, it's touchdown. Defensive touchdown.
Well, they.
Cashman.
I was gonna say the other guy, Van Winkle or whatever his name is.
What was he waving for?
Oh, they're gonna review it.
Gotta be. I'm gonna guess it was a fumble, but he was down by contact.
We're gonna see.
Mike Tomlin. This was an interesting quote. Some other coach had said, "Steelers, Mike Tomlin, they never change, right? So that gets them in the playoffs every year, but never changing never gets them a playoff win. Like they never make any. They just kind of stay the course in what their concepts are of football. But I mean, they didn't even play good defense.
No,
this weekend.
You're talking about T.J. Watt. I mean,
they do enough to be meeker,
right?
I don't know.
That's gonna be that's a weird call.
Yeah,
I think
what did you see there?
It looked like he threw it.
I think
but it should be a sack or intentional grounding. I think.
Right.
I think they're going to review it. I think they're just giving their call on the field.
Yeah, they got to make him review it. Yeah, because he did. He threw it, but it should. Well, let's see if there's a receiver around because there's a receiver nearby. Kyrie Williams is right there, but he's not looking. Oh, Nukua's right there. That's going to be up.
So
that's going to be a complete pass.
Oh yeah, he's throwing it.
Although when he gets here, it slips.
Yeah.
Yep, 17. Yep, incomplete. 17 was in the area.
Okay, so that's the call. Now they can challenge. They can challenge.
Yeah, it must have been a fast review. Whatever.
There will be a new rule next year. The throwing motion has to be a certain way.
I don't think an underhand throw should be considered a throw. I don't.
Doesn't the thumb have to be like that? Looked like.
Well,
hesitant there. Doesn't it have to be this tilt? We'll see what happens.
Whose was that?
That was
Willie's bad?
Willie, the Steelers, yeah.
The Steelers, yeah.
My bad is obviously you mentioned it. I just think the LA Fire is obviously not good. Obviously, and here's the problem I have with it too. And I'll go on up since that's not here, and it's not really taking a side on this, but let's worry about the politics after it's all done.
Yeah.
Instead of arguing about whose fault it was, and I understand there's a lot of stuff you're hearing and all that, but whoever's fault it was should be held accountable for this. I mean, there's a problem with not having supplies and not having
there
not
were
being
breaks
prepared.
in the chain.
Yeah, and not cleaning your forest up like you should have done 4 or 5 years ago.
Clean them, yes.
And I will add here that was brought up by Trump years ago, and people thought he wanted to tear down forest, and he was just repeating what people have said. They said you need to tear down, cut down trees, regrow, clean out, and all that, and make almost like levees you would have. They would clean areas out so fires couldn't spread past areas, and we
do it around here.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, it's more important to get it fixed. I mean, get it done, get these things put out, and then worry about who you want to complain about and blame after the fact.
I wish we could send them some snow.
Yeah, they would love it.
Right? Not that we've had a ton, but shit,
some snow or maybe some rain or something for them, So that was my daily fires, and just the politics of it, just kind of really crazy.
Sucks.
So, Eric, you're ugly.
And
now it's your turn too.
The ladder and the noose, that's the ugly part for me. The Packers performance yesterday, just the ugly part is all the mistakes, all the penalties, and then the ugly part at the end of the game was all the injuries then that we have to sort out all those injuries. Open from the opening kick, the interceptions. Jordan is so Brett Favre. Just
problem is he's not, because he's not making plays in between now. Something happened. His head is problem is he thinks and I said this last week, and I think it was taken offense to by you, but because for some reason every time the Packers come up, it's and you don't I'm not. But I said when you play a good defense, those throws are going to get picked off. You're not playing the Bears every week. Yeah. And that one play through, when he threw that ball down that sideline, I thought it was a touchdown. And that dude that cornerback made one of the best plays I've seen all year.
That was a great play.
Boop.
Yeah.
That was.
It's like he read the eyes.
Slay. Who was it?
It was the other kid that's had a great. And it was just one of those balls all year. It's been working for him.
Yeah.
Then it's just you can't do that against and he threw that deep ball late in the game. It was like 10 minutes left, 8 minutes
lot
left.
of
He just threw
underthrown.
one deep. Move the ball. Keep moving the ball.
And
They're
he threw 'em in
going
spots
to
where
give
we
you
still-
10. They're going to give you 10 yards at a time.
Yeah.
At that point, just keep taking it.
We
Keep
still had
taking it.
shots at the
Yeah.
game when he was throwing some of those balls. And I mean, obviously, too, I didn't really look to see is that all he had. But
we don't know.
so many times, too, he can run, and he's not.
He just ain't running.
He's not.
And
He had plenty of opportunities, a couple times pick up first downs and stuff like that. And I'm still in the wait and see mode with Jordan Love. I wasn't going there on the ugly part of it. It was just the accumulation of everything, all the mistakes, a lot of holding calls, and all the injuries at the end of the game are just ugly. Everybody going out. Jacobs out. I mean, it was just ugly. So it was an okay season, I think. I mean, I think last year the expectations were raised too high because we did so well by crushing the Cowboys at the end of the year or in the playoffs and then hanging with the 49ers a little bit. So expectations got to be too high. Whereas if it wasn't, I think if you looked at the Packers season, you'd be like, okay, that was a step in the right direction. And here I'm trying to put a silver lining on this whole thing and not get on the ladder. But
I think you got a season you could build off of.
Yeah, we absolutely do.
It looks like you have a season you could build off of.
Yeah.
I mean, the only problem is guys are going to get hurt no matter what team you're on.
Yeah.
It's how do you recover, and they're not able to recover game after game after game.
Sure. I mean, it's still kind of a, I don't want to say rebuild, but you're building up to something different. It's a very young team. We finally, this offseason, will have some cash.
Just wondering where your shoes are. Make sure your shoelaces aren't missing.
Yeah.
Doesn't say
hide all the extension cords. Go ahead.
Talking about the Packers there. I mean, I kind of look, there's all their losses offensively kind of remind me of the Lions with all their losses defensively. You looked how well the defense played, and you looked how shoddy the offense looked, and you didn't have really good men ready to be up next, or they couldn't. The guy tried to make the catch, but his foot landed out of bounds, and
and that's youth probably. I mean, that's
what
got to get cleaned. It wasn't a clean performance,
and that's the thing. I'll ask you. I mean, you're a Packer fan, obviously. The question I'll have, and because I always get questioned about, we ask each other about our teams, obviously. And the question I have, you had the Romeo Dobbs thing, you've had the Jair Alexander thing going on the field. Sometimes the eye test with that team, there's a discipline problem with that team at times, and they were very undisciplined this time. Terrible. You can't throw guys out of bounds. You can't in the game like that. You can argue was a penalty or not, but he did throw the guy down when he didn't need to throw him down.
He was off of the white, 3 yards out of the field.
No, the other one that late in the game when that game pretty much ended on it when he threw Saquon Barkley and the whistle. But the whistle blew when they had him. Like, okay, and even all the Packers got away, and the last guy said, "Oh."
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's just, and you can see, and
I had to,
and it's not Matt LaFleur going okay because he looked like he wanted to tear the dude's head off.
So where's it coming from? Is it youth? It's a
sometimes not having too young team. I think the problem with that is you need veterans to run a team sometimes.
Yeah,
and Xavier McKinney is a good veteran, and I'm sure he had a word with do that through the ground too.
Bringing a mix of some of those players in next year will do them some.
It's
good,
okay to raise your age from 24.6 to 25.2. It's going to be okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
You need to get those veteran guys, and I think they're going to need to get a veteran lineman to put in place on that team. They have a good line, but they don't want to. They need pass rush.
Yeah,
their pass rushes now. They had time. They had moments yesterday.
Yeah,
but I don't think we'll talk about the game, but I don't think the Eagles are that good either. It's weird. I watched the Eagles yesterday. The eye test on them yesterday was like yuck. I was like, ugh.
They were kind of a mess.
And the Packers defense played good, so maybe it was part of Packers D. I give them credit, but wow, after that they didn't do much.
Is their next opponent the winner of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll talk about that in a minute. You're ugly, Rick.
My ugly is me. I'm kind of telling on myself. I know we talked about it when we left, or I left. Anyway, driving down Sheridan Road, I didn't know that Carthage changed your name.
Oh,
I didn't know.
Redbirds.
Oh, we were talking about it.
Yeah. The only reason I know is because my son was at school there.
I did not know, and I was like, "What the hell happened to the Redmen?" And I remember him talking about the Blue Boys and the Redmen, and it all started to click. And I was like, "I never knew the birds or Firebirds."
Firebirds.
Firebirds.
Yeah.
So Rick went home and threw all his Redmen shirt away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but believe me, that's the only reason I know is because my son goes to school there, and we get all the mail and everything, and it's like Firebirds, and I scratched my head the first time I saw it. I'm like, when did that change? And somebody's like, oh, a few years ago.
Here's the thing. I mean, past couple of years we've gone there. or not last year, went and watched with you the basketball tournament.
Oh, yeah.
I was at Carthage.
Yeah.
I was there. I mean, I drive by it not
All those
daily,
big
but
flags and stuff,
banners and stuff like that. You know,
Everywhere.
it's I drive.
Go
It
fireworks.
takes a sober Rick to drive down Chevron.
There
and
you
go,
go.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
Oh, look at
amazing
that.
what sobriety
And
does.
somebody tells me it was 5 years ago that it happened.
It's been a few years.
Just sat
Flying
there
by
and
it.
You know what that is? It's a moment. It's a moment of clarity.
Welcome back, McFly.
It's because it was 35 miles an hour down Sheridan Road. Now
Yes.
that's why I
Oh,
saw it.
yeah, that's right.
That's why I saw it. Yeah. Who the hell does this?
Firebirds.
That's good.
Hey, they tore down the Parkside Tavern.
Yeah.
They did.
Yes. He's a
The View, wasn't it? The View. What was that place?
Where is Big Boy? Where's Big Boy?
Yeah.
Where's the ranch?
Yeah. Oh, many drunken nights at the Parkview.
I believe one of my last nights at the Parkview, not to get too off, was the zombie ride. We ended up at the park
For the bikes?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't
Was it
remember
fun?
Zombie ride.
It was fun until we had to, that was our last stop.
Sure.
We started downtown Kenosha.
Should ride back.
And ride all the way back. It was like 2:00 in the morning.
I left my bike there.
It's even worse to walk drunk than it is to bicycle.
Yeah.
Just take your tires with you.
Ed would like that. Ed's into cycling.
Yeah.
Seat or no seat.
I don't know.
What you got?
That's
Mine is fucking Jerry Jones, huh?
Yeah. He got roughing.
Look at his foot.
Oh, roughed.
Mm-hmm. Yikes. Yeah, good old Jerry Johnson.
No, you can't. You can't talk to.
You can't talk to McCarthy. We're not going to. They supposedly they're trying to work on a deal and they didn't work out. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know.
They say I was reading a little blurb from the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, we talked about what we needed to do and blah blah blah. As we kept talking, we realized that we're further apart than what we were supposed to be. You know what I think would be great in the NFL? These coaches just played out there. You know, I'll just do my last year here. Hey, who wants me?
That's what he's doing.
Well, yeah, he's out of contract.
He played it out.
Yeah.
He is a free agent. Is what the news.
Kevin
was today.
McConnell. He's got one more year this next year.
Yeah,
on his contract.
He's going to extend it though.
Play it out.
You know he will. But what if he says, you know what?
I'll just play it out.
I really don't like what you guys are doing here. You're not listening to me.
Yeah.
I think I'll go somewhere else. You know?
Oh.
Or what would owners do about that? Would they go, no, you know what? You're never.
You know what I think I do if I'm the owner? I take my offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator and say, hey, shadow him for the whole year. If he backs out, you got his job. If he doesn't back out, you're going to get paid either way.
Mm-hmm.
One way or the other.
Interesting.
I think that's what I do if I'm an owner.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to get the same. You're not going to get the same head coach, but you're going to get somebody that knows the plays, knows the offense, knows the defense, knows how it should be ran ish, and can kind of slide in, but not be him, or maybe even better. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good
Interception.
point. That's a good point.
You guys think there's fire to the Dion smoke about going to?
That him and they're gonna release Dak and it's gonna be.
I called it, man.
I don't think Dion will go to.
I said Dion is going to be coaching the Cowboys. I called it.
It feels like the spot for him.
He just wants to coach his son, which I think is a huge mistake in the NFL.
I don't.
This ain't college. You are there to win games. Your son's garbage. You got to cut him. Then it's a problem. You have to let your kid be his own guy in the NFL. You go coach. Take the Cowboys would be a perfect place to go. Go coach Dak. Dak, for all the crap he gets, he's not bad. He was good last year. He just wasn't good this year to start, and he got hurt. I think. I don't know. I just think I don't know who they're going to hire now. I know Bill Belichick came up today because he can get out of his North Carolina contract. So it's weird.
You know,
I don't think that's happening.
It's been talked about. It's weird
because we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. We were talking about Mike McCarthy and Mike
Tomlin.
A trade. Oh no! Go ahead.
How very alike their records are.
Yeah, they're
very very close.
You put their records up. You put on a screen, guess who's who, and then you said it's McCarthy and Tomlin. You wouldn't believe it.
I mean,
playoff records, everything. It's crazy.
Wow.
And it's
one loss.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's perception. It's the perception
and the Pittsburgh loyalty.
Oh yeah,
media.
It's all perception. McCarthy's terrible, but he's won as many Super Bowls as Tomlin.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
you think the media just hates him because of Jerry? They don't hate him, but they love to talk about him.
Yeah, I think McCarthy
Because
gets.
Jerry will. But
That's the problem with Jones. He talks too much. He needs to just be an owner. That's the problem.
Well, he's keeps this facade of being a general manager on because he's trying to get that NFL approval. That once he finally wins a Super Bowl with him being the GM.
Was he the GM in the 90s?
No.
He was not.
He owner. They well, I can't remember what they. No, he was a GM. You're right. He ran the team then.
Yeah, I thought he did.
Because now his kids have started doing more, but I think he's still the GM.
He's
It's
still
weird.
He is titled the GM.
Yeah, I think he's owner GM. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Find a new word this week. It's like the 7th time you said weird.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the word of the day.
Word of the day.
Weird.
Man,
it's weird.
Good job screaming, everybody.
Well, let's see.
I
can't find it. I don't know.
Johnny Carson.
Christ, I can't find it.
Weird.
Christ, I can't find it.
Weird.
Yeah. So I won't say
Just
that.
tackle.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
that's
tackle.
It's tackle football, right?
So that was your ugly.
Yeah, Jerry Jones.
My ugly is the Philly fans. I saw it.
Oh my God!
I saw. Did you see that? Oh yeah, I sent. Did I send it to you guys?
Yeah, you sent it to us.
Just the Philly fans that to pack a woman, a female Packer fan, and no matter. Let's out earlier that she said something or did something before. I'll take it back, but at this point, I probably won't have to. Calling the woman, see you next Tuesday, and then like just beating her up over not touching her, and then saying, "What are you going to do about it?" Like threatening him. I'm like. I just wish like 3 dudes would have got up there and just pummeled that dude. It'd have been fun to watch. I would have loved that video.
The last seat in the stadium, and he's talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just weird to me. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, it makes no sense to me. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Hey, you know what? We'd end up in the because the stadium's one of the few stadiums that has a jail in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
In the basement.
I think they added those. The new ones have holding cells now in them just in
I thought
case.
most of them did.
They've added them, but not.
Well, put this way,
County Stadium did.
Yeah, they had it. Oh yeah, they needed to have it.
City of brotherly love.
Yeah,
you want to go there.
Radio silence.
Yes, silence is golden.
So what's wrong with our app right here for the light 'em up playoffs?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to worry about it later. It did to me the other day in my other league, so I think
it says no element.
Yeah, it'll come up
anyway.
So that's my ugly. The Philly fans, which probably can be said all the time.
I have I had a couple like backup.
Yeah, go ahead.
A good where the hell is it? I mean the college games. That was a good, right? Both those games were great.
Yeah, they were good games.
I thought they were fantastic. I think the quality of entertainment was better than the NFL games this weekend, in my opinion. So that was a good for me. My backup on the bad was you go back to last Tuesday. You kind of gear up to watch the number 1 team in the country play basketball in Tennessee, and they put up a lousy 43 points against Florida and get waxed by 30 plus points.
Yeah.
That was your number 1 team in the country. And it was just like, what?
I just loved watching that game, and their coach, Tennessee's coach, is sitting there. He's nothing he could do.
Just like dead faced. Now Auburn. Now we got Bruce Pearl's team as number 1, I believe.
Right.
So
You're right.
That was my that was another bad I forgot was Steve Sarkisian, right?
Yes.
Having the ball at the 1 yard line and not running it 4 times out the middle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run a toss sweep.
Tossing it out. That was the dumbest thing.
Because they got good linebackers. They're fast.
The speed, the speed of the Ohio State defense. It's like, what are you doing?
Just you could have quarterback sneak and probably scored.
Yeah. And that ball bounced perfectly to
Sawyer,
and just that was another kind of I don't know if it's a good or entertaining thing, but the fact that he did it against his old roommate, and yours just said screw you and just like screw you, and like and then smiled at him because he was happy for him, but it's like they're friends, but
yeah,
there was a lot of shit about that on the internet about him smiling.
Yeah, well,
after everything's all said and done,
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
Like you said, they're old roommates. Probably it could.
I
Have been
think that
smart,
was
but
that
they
was
said,
it.
Yeah, he smiles. If you're a fan, aren't you pissed that he's smiling after he just gave up the game?
Yeah, I would be. But what you don't really
That was
know.
that was just a bad coaching sequence, I thought. By
Sure
Texas.
was.
Yeah,
that pitch
was a weird.
and you lose 7 yards on it.
And they had the 2 PIs in a row.
Yeah, I would have
So
ran
why
off
would
tackle
you-
every time.
Yeah, would have went right up the middle and then tried to throw it again, maybe even.
Mhm. Yeah, they got, and then their obvious passing killed them because they were an obvious pass.
Yeah,
Even if
when
you
they're
would,
an obvious
even on
passing
second
lane,
down, you went with maybe a quick play action, not
Yeah.
there, throw it away,
Yeah.
and then run it 2 more times.
It's like
But,
Pete Carroll was coaching in the Super Bowl. Huh?
yeah, with Martin Lynch standing back there. What the? We got Derrick Henry. We don't need him.
Don't need
Here.
him.
Yeah, we're gonna throw the ball 5 times.
Yeah.
So so that another bad I thought of after
Yeah.
the Texas game. So let's I did see something actually Willie sent to me, but I actually saw it earlier. I was gonna bring it up today. So I have a Florida, Ohio. You guys want to see it or hear it?
Yeah.
So Willie can't guess.
Nope.
But you guys get to guess Florida, Ohio. Okay.
Okay.
A man was arrested last month after cops alleged he made sexual contact with a horse and tried to put his penis in his nose.
Did he put the horse's penis in his nose or his penis in the
His
horse's
penis in
nose?
the horse.
Okay.
So according to the document, police say they received a call about alleged sexual activities involving an animal. Cops said an unarmed witness told them she saw a man masturbate next to the head of a 28-year-old horse named Raven.
Raven.
Stripper name. The witness also alleged the man was tapping his member against the horse's nose and claimed he attempted to insert it in his nostril. Cops also said, as witness claims, this man continued to pleasure himself while touching the horse. Cops say they received a video from this witness, which shows exactly what she described to them. And so they were called there. Yep. The officers say, yep. Doesn't actually show the guy putting his penis in the horse's nose, but he was trying. They confronted him, and they say Callaway called the dishes and dumb, adding, I haven't had any sex in probably 2 months, and maybe it's just a sexual frustrated moment. So Florida or Ohio for this?
I have mine.
So why don't you, you want,
On a count of 3?
yeah, say them. It's count of 3, say them. 1.
Wait. We're going to go on 3 or 1, 2, 3?
As soon as I say 3. 3. 1, 2, 3.
Florida.
Ohio.
And I say Florida because of the weather. Like, it's cold in Ohio right now. I mean, that guy can't get it up.
Yeah, but it's probably in a barn. I mean, he's probably in some kind
Well,
of.
no,
stable.
it was in public view.
Yeah, some slap him against his head.
Those Amish will do anything.
It was Florida.
It was Florida.
It
okay.
was in the
Good
city
call.
of West. Lost the city. He was on here too. Maybe it was a different one. I saw the city on. It doesn't really matter. He's gonna put his dick in a horse's nose. Just weird.
Yeah, I could see that.
I haven't done any. I was gonna say I've done some weird things, but I've never did weird things like that. Really.
How does the just? I mean, I've had horses.
28
I've
years
been
old.
around horses, and they
He's
never
like,
just
I've been with a horse.
Hey.
wake up, buddy.
Jesus.
Hey, just with it. And every time his tail just whips him a little bit, and smacks him in the side.
What would Mr. Ed do? Really? I mean, it's
Hello.
hello.
Another big news story. Perry the donkey died.
Oh,
I heard you heard the same thing to me.
I
You
sure
can't
did.
guess then.
No.
Who is Perry the donkey? You guys know who Perry the donkey
I
is?
don't know. I really
I'm gonna
don't.
imagine he's probably some sort of Tijuana Mexican donkey show.
Good guess.
I like it.
It's a jackass.
He was the model for Donkey from Shrek.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Right? Shrek? Yeah, it was Shrek. I was making sure.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey! That's all I know.
I know. We can be best friends.
He is the
could
best.
stay.
He is one of the greatest cartoon characters ever. Donkey. He really
Oh,
is.
hell yeah.
Yeah, he is. Next to Aladdin with Robert Williams.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
Yeah. We could do that one here. Best
I'd love that.
Right up to the
cartoon
fog.
characters.
Right up in Leghorn.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
I say.
it. Shrek.
So Perry the donkey passed
Oh,
away.
here we go. Here we go.
Cam Akers, don't you have Cam Akers?
Yeah, I have Cam. Yep.
That's a big run. So Perry the donkey died. I just have a little tidbit.
Ooh.
A friend
You
of
know-
the
you
show,
know,
Jimmy
yeah.
Wright, had a song on the radio
Yeah, I was thinking about
from our fantasy league.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
I don't know
he got a song on the radio down in Nashville,
what kind of.
Really?
Did it
country.
did it play it?
Yeah, it's on the thing. If you hit that, I saw it online. And I played it.
Okay.
It's decent. It
He's a
sounds
local.
good.
He's a local guy.
Yeah, he's from Kenosha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, did anybody happen to see what Max Hollins dressed up as?
Yes. NBC Mac walking in the game.
No.
It was awesome.
Yabba dabba doo.
Was he Barney or?
He was
Fred.
He was Fred with his was it Loyal
Or water buffalo hat.
Water buffalo,
And it was blue with red ears or red thing.
Oh,
so it
that's
looked like
sensational.
buffalo colors. It was pretty cool.
One, awesome. Two, I guess why. Yeah, I guess why water buffalo is the Buffalo Bills.
And the
I
hat
get it.
color
I
was
guess
the
I
actual
get it.
Bills
I
color.
get
It was
it.
pretty sweet. It was cool.
But why Fred Flintstone?
Yeah, it was sweet.
You know why? Because he goes barefoot in every place he goes to.
Yeah, he don't like wearing shoes.
Yeah, but didn't
He would play game. He played the game barefoot. They let him. He said.
But Fred Flintstone wore the water, but they were water buffaloes. It was like
Yeah,
their-
yeah, it's-
their
yeah,
moose,
yeah,
like the
yeah.
Moose Lodge or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
they had. That's so that's why.
But just why though? I mean, I get the get up.
He's a nut job.
Why? It's okay.
Yeah,
He had a pet,
Weird.
didn't he? Get a
For
penalty?
taunting, he stepped
Taunting,
over a
yes,
guy.
yeah.
It was weird.
Stop screaming, everybody.
I can't find my clip. I should keep getting it. Oh, I had this clip though.
Oh, that would work out so well.
You guys hear about the guy trying to put his penis in a horse's nose?
Really?
So let's talk about
Football?
yeah, let's talk about football.
Are we gonna
Football.
drink
Talk
beer?
about horse.
Of the week. Let's do that. You know, let's do beer of the week. I'm gonna talk about this real quick. January 25th, at Indian Trail High School, the Hawks are gonna have their annual I think it is money raiser. Is it the third time they've done this? Okay, third time they've done it for the baseball team. They do a little fundraiser to raise money for Indian Trail baseball. It's a good time. So interested, you can check online. I'll try to put the link on the Benchwarmer Facebook page to sign up.
They haven't changed their name to the Red Hawks yet, have they?
No, they're still the Hawks, just the Hawks. So, yeah. So that's coming up in a couple weeks. Anybody interested in playing? Yep, I'll put the link and all the information will be there for you to sign up if you want. And I had mentioned before, if you're interested in playing, let me know. I'm not gonna play, but I'll say if you guys wanted to play.
You're not gonna play?
I actually gonna run the brackets because Glenn could be there. So Jace was like, "Oh," and I go, "I can do it. I don't care if I play." And I'm sure if Willie and Rick want to play, and Tim wants to get somebody, you guys can all play. Just let me know if you guys want in. It's 25th. That's a couple hours. Starts at noon. You'll be done. Last time I think we're done by 3. So.
Well, I think the last time I didn't play was because it was a dartball tournament.
Oh, it might have been a 2-man. No, it could have been a 2-man because you wouldn't have played.
Yeah.
It was I don't forget what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. So, yes. So that's in 2 weeks from a week from this weekend, actually. No, 2 weeks.
We'll just go 12 days. 12 days from today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it is next Saturday. So, yep. So, yeah, that was it for that. And then we're going to do the beer of the week now, which is a good call. Let me just find what I'm looking for here.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good.
Beer is good even in dry January. Like I mentioned earlier, I've been disappointed I can't fix all my problems by pouring myself some happy juice, but at least I get the flavor of it. So I brought a couple non-alcoholic beers for us to dabble in. One of them is it is the Go Brewing Company, and that's the one we're going to try first. It's called Not Just Another Story Double IPA. I don't know how it can be a double IPA. It has this one actually. It says it has 0.025% alcohol.
All non-alcoholic beer has alcohol.
Has a little bit of alcohol. Okay. And so here we are. Let's just do it. I know we're in dry January, and you're going to get 0.2 blah 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 percent alcohol, but maybe it just helps you out a little bit. I don't know. But so this guy was total fitness freak, and he decided to quit drinking. And after some time, he missed the flavor of beer, so he started Go Brewing, and he's got a good line of beers. I don't know the entire story behind it, but and I don't have.
Where'd you find this at?
This guy in Naperville, Illinois. I didn't find it in Naperville, Illinois. Somebody brought it to my house, and it was pretty damn good. So
I like the can. I like the logo. I like the whatever you call it.
Supposedly he was like a craft brewer and just kind of like I said, he was just wanted to quit drinking, and then he's going to go back into brewing. He's like, well, why don't we come up with something that's flavorful, that's non-alcoholic? So you guys like this one?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
What can you see? You got better eyes than I. Is there a calorie count on it? It's probably a little heavier than this other one.
Yeah, I couldn't find one on there. A calorie count.
The other one I brought is Athletic, which we've had before, and
that's pretty good. That's
65 calories.
Did you see calories at all in there?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
I was trying to find it before just to see. But was it I'm sorry. I know nobody can see this. The game is on right now. Rams and Vikings right now. As we do
Who
this.
scored?
Was a defense touchdown. Was it a pick or a fumble?
I don't know.
I think it was a fumble. It looked like it was picked up off the ground. So a receiver maybe fumbled it.
Tight end.
Oh, caught it and dropped it? Or fumbled it, obviously.
He was going down. He fumbled it from what I saw.
That ain't cool.
I don't know how they get the flavor to be.
I know.
Actually, I like it better because
you don't let it ferment.
It mild.
You don't let the sugar ferment.
Yeah.
It milds out at the end, too. It's good for
I wonder what the shelf life is of it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm the beer guy. I should have probably looked all this stuff up, but it was like
where are they now? I don't know.
I don't know. It was a last minute decision. Grab some beer out of my fridge, and here we go. So, it's flavorful. Did you finish it? Do you want the? And I have 2 cans.
No,
of
I don't.
Athletic.
I want to.
Yeah,
I want to try that stuff. After.
86 calories.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you asked for?
Yeah.
Clerk, 86 calories.
And a typical IPA with alcohol is going to have. It's loaded with calories.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have a lot of non-alcoholic beers.
Yeah.
A lot. I think that's all they do is non-alcoholic.
I believe so. Like I said, he stopped drinking and wanted to get back into brewing and started this non-alcoholic line.
The cans are actually pretty cool.
And if you didn't tell me, I mean,
that's the thing, I had one of these yesterday during the Packer game, and I felt like
you might be onto something. I might drive down there and pick some of these up tomorrow.
Yeah, in the April.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Pete, my buddy Pete, brought these to our house, and I mean he must have got them in Madison or something. So they got to be floating around. You find this one all the time at festival.
When you walk into Woodman's, they got them all.
What was that one you brought that one year? That was fantastic.
Yeah, I don't remember. I wish
we were all slurring after that one.
It seemed like we were, didn't it? And it was like cheap. It was like over the area at Woodman's, and you walk in over by the carts where they put all the markdown stuff.
Yeah,
and they had tons of. I think I bought 8 4-packs or something like that.
Because this one's not cheap. This one's pricey. I don't know about this one because I didn't buy it, but if you're making that decision to stop drinking or maybe stop drinking beer,
right,
it's not a bad way to
What's
go.
that movie with Adam Sandler, 50 First Dates, where he keeps feeding that girl fish punch or punch bowls and there's no alcohol in it? I thought she was like hammered. And she's like, oh, whatever.
That's where we're at.
Drew Barrymore, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Drew Barrymore.
I think eventually you'd realize you're not getting alcohol.
No, because you're like, hey, where's the buzz at?
When you're on your son, you'd be like, yeah,
that's weird. Because when I get hammered, I don't think there's any alcohol in them.
Right? I'm not that drunk.
Yeah. I'm not as stinky as you drunk I am.
Well, enjoy.
Yeah, it's good.
Very good.
Good one.
Thank you.
Good call.
Is there more on that one?
There is. I grabbed this one. There was a little in there, and I thought that one was empty, but then
these are full.
Yeah, no, this one here.
Yeah.
Here, pour me some. Yeah. Just pour the same amount. I'm good with it. I'll try the
more of this or no?
What's it called? The Athletic. What is it called? That one? That's lower in calories, right?
The Athletic strap.
It's the Run Wild IPA.
Uh-huh.
So it's just a standard IPA, and they have a hazy one too.
Okay. Yeah, the last one was good. That was good. I think we had this one, right?
Here. Yeah, we've had this before. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we got to get through it, right?
That's good.
To bring
here we are.
Figure out a mocktail to bring with
a
low-cal mocktail.
I've been doing some mocktails, and nothing like I didn't even look anything up. I'm like, okay, mineral water and some juice and lime in it or whatever. I mean, there's your mocktail.
Right.
There's a number of things.
15 for a 6-pack.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a little
15.
Pricey.
Wow.
If you don't want to get drunk, you're going to pay for it.
Well, if you could find that one, the one you had, I can't remember what that was.
It's like getting a salad more expensive than McDonald's. Same concept.
Yeah, getting the bowl of fruit for like $7, or you can get a Happy Meal for like $3.
Yeah. You know what? Let me find something here. We haven't played this in a while, so let's do this. Let's see what this one is. I don't know what this does.
Oh, you are so full of crap. You're 5 feet nothing, 100 and nothing, and you got hardly a speck of athletic ability. And you hung in with the best college football team in the land for 2 years. And you're also going to walk out of here with a degree from the University of Notre Dame.
In the field, Jerry! Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money! Show me the money! You love this black man! I love black people! I love black people!
Either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals, as football guys.
I thought you told me he was solid muscle.
Well, he's much stronger than he looks. I'm wired. Go get some kids.
Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime, but I don't want your life.
Foosball. You playing the foosball behind my back? The only reason I'm doing it so I can go to school. School? You going to school? Ah! Sorry.
Football is life!
So the playoffs kicked off this weekend with 6 games. The finale is going on right now as we do the show of the weekend. So let's start off with Saturday's first game. The Texans hosted the Chargers. And I will start out the whole thing. I don't think there was any surprises this weekend. I think the games were won. I mean, not surprised by saying it wasn't like this team won. It wasn't a surprise. Like, and even in some up, not many games were like, wow, okay, I could see that. That's possible.
The Chargers-Texans game surprised me a little.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Texans, yeah, because they haven't played great. I guess that might be
just kind of been there, not.
But they do win 32-12. Defense, 2 defensive scores in that game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So yeah, defense played well for the Texans. C.J. Stroud was okay. Herbert was not good at all. I mean, he threw 4 picks. One wasn't as we talked earlier. One through a guy's hands. So, anything about Texans and the Chargers and Jim Harbaugh's first playoff game with the Chargers?
Chargers were disappointing. I mean,
Yeah.
we were all kind of all right, Jimmy. We really we all like Jimmy in the pros, and just.
There was a lot of good things on that team. Dobbins, the year Dobbins had, and
right.
Herbert was playing really well going into it, and it was just kind of a dud.
But I think they did for the first year with him. I think he did what we thought he was going to do to a point. But
They are who we thought they were.
Yes,
Is that what you were going to say?
Well, and maybe where was their mentality with the fires going on? I mean. It's having an opposite effect, I think, for the Rams right now that they're fired up.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad terminology to use. But
did you see his sweater? LAFD.
Oh yeah, a lot more. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Stuff they got made is pretty cool.
Did you hear the is it Whitmore the guy?
Yeah. Whitworth.
Whitworth. Did you hear a thing before the game?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Willie. Or we agree with each other. I think
so.
Yeah.
Anything about Texans Chargers, Rick? That you?
Nah.
Saturday night, the Ravens hosted the Steelers, and as we talked earlier, the Ravens win 28-14. I think that score isn't as close to the game was. Oddly enough, I think it was a
strategical blowout.
Yeah, it was. Yes. Yeah, I agree. It was a strange game. Not a weird
very
game.
strange
game. No, it was strange. It
wasn't weird.
Strange.
What people, like I said, wasn't surprised. Nobody thought. I mean, nobody was like, "Oh, we think
You would think that there would have been a little bit more competition because it's a rivalry and there usually is, but I'll tell you what, I know I picked the Bills to win the Super Bowl, but man, the Ravens really, really good.
Yeah,
they do.
But it's like what you're waiting for the Lamar situation, when's it going to happen?
Waiting for him to start running too much and circling,
just screw something up.
Circling.
Yeah. But he's got the beast.
Yeah.
He's got the big boy now, so it takes a lot of pressure off, like we said.
I think about that game. Who I felt really bad for was Minka Fitzpatrick just getting slammed by Henry.
Yeah.
Well, and that was a really another, like I brought up about with the discipline thing with maybe the Packers, but it's weird. Tomlin, there was, I can't remember the guy's name. There was a play, a guy just stood there and watched the guy just get a first down. Didn't even try tackling him. Watched the other two of his teammates try to bring him down. And he stood there and then ran up and kind of pushed him a little bit.
Tackling's been horrible in the NFL.
It was weird. It was, said it again, weird.
No, that's you're gonna hear it all the time now.
Yeah. But it was
I think
it was
he
just
says
not
it all the time, actually.
It was not a Mike Tomlin type of thing. And I don't think I said this before, but I think Mike Tomlin might be in trouble at some point here. I think next year, if this happens again, he gets fired. I think they're going to have to let him go and move to
the Steelers usually fire their coaches pretty quick.
Every 20 years.
But
30.
I'm looking at it as I mean, you got all these chances of candidates, and I understand it's not Mike Tomlin, but there's a lot of, defensive minded coaches, if that's what they want to go the same route again. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there available, and it's like, you do the same thing every year, and eventually you got to change something. And he's been doing it for how long? And longevity is great in being where you are, but eventually you got to get further than just making the playoffs. When he's done that, but then he's never really got over the hump with certain teams. He can't beat the Ravens. He has trouble with the Chiefs. I mean, and they're good teams. These aren't, and I'm not meaning bad teams.
No,
but I mean, it's just, and maybe I don't know what his contract looks like, but, and the Rooneys they're not gonna, I don't know. It's one of those things that
I think it's interesting to think about Tomlin. How do the people in Pittsburgh or, in the state of Pennsylvania feel about him, or that they're part of the state? And then the people, how we see him, throughout the rest of the nation. I think he might be looked at in much tougher views, people in Pennsylvania, because they're getting tired of this stuff here. When's the last,
I don't know if Pittsburgh's like Philly though.
It's totally different.
You're thinking of Philly fans as the rest of.
Well, I'm just thinking general. I mean,
blue collar, loyal, probably very loyal, but
right.
I have heard there's some rumblings that the fans probably would be okay with a new coach. Is that Cooper Kupp? No, come on.
I think maybe with the rumblings, but I still think a lot of the fan base gives him benefit of the doubt still to this point. But I mean, it's still a point of I mean, like I can't remember who said it earlier, but he does the same thing the last X amount of years.
No change.
Yeah, it's the same thing, and I mean, unfortunately, this game is not many coaches last that long. I mean, you have him, you have John Harbaugh. And John Harbaugh is kind of doing the same thing every year also. He gets a little deeper. I mean, he did win a Super Bowl a few years back as well. But when's the last he made the Super Bowl? He hasn't been the one since. And I can't remember the last time he made a championship game. Last year they didn't make his loss to the Chiefs in the second round last year. So I can't remember. I don't think Lamar's never made a championship game. I'm almost positive because he was 0-4. He won his first game. He's won 2 now in a row, first rounders. So I don't know. But the what have you done for me lately thing kind of goes away, because then you go, okay, it's almost like, is there something better out there? And we go out there and change this, and what happens? Now we're not winning at all. Yeah. We become this. But I think these franchises we're talking about, Baltimore is one of the best run franchises in football, never gets talked about. And along with Pittsburgh, I think they have the system, what they do, and they do it right. So I think the coach I think they're talking about Mike Tomlin. He's a Hall of Fame coach, obviously. I mean, easily. There's no chance he's not.
So does that mean Mike McCarthy is?
I want perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Tomlin's getting fired this year.
No, no.
Yeah.
I mean, No.
But it could be a hot. I mean, you're always waiting for them to just kind of plummet, and they never really do. I mean, they plummeted down the stretch this year, but they hit so many wins that they security blanket.
It's like when you get in you guys have warmers in your cars.
Yeah.
So when you get the 1, 2, 3 setting, right now a seat might be on 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just enough to keep you warm.
Keep it warm.
Not hot. Just toasty. Just warm. Keep the bums warm.
Yeah, and I don't know how quickly it gets hot. I mean, I think an 05 start or an 06 start next year could get hot.
Well, last year they didn't make the playoffs. I don't think. The year before they started, that was a year they went 11-0 to start the year.
But he still had a winning season because he's never.
He never had a losing season. So that's a tough thing too. I mean, so I don't know. I don't know.
And who do they bring back next? I mean, is Wilson still on contract or is
no?
No, they
both
were
Fields and him are both
1 year
now
deals.
no contract. So there's places for like you look at these other guys like I know Rodgers have been talking about other places, but Rodgers, you got Kirk Cousins. I don't know what Arthur Smith is probably going to still be the coach there, their offensive coordinator. So I don't know if he'll.
But
there's a guy he likes that he's worked with. I mean, I still think I don't know what they're going to do. It's a weird situation because Wilson had a good year. I don't think Fields had a solid start, but at Fields, it was the right choice because they did win 10 games at Russell Wilson or 6. They won 6 of his first 7 starts.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the defense started playing poor, which I think someone brought up earlier. The defense started playing poor last forfeit, so it just wasn't a good situation. I don't know. Who knows? But so Baltimore advances. Denver visits Buffalo, goes up's going to start, and then Buffalo puts 31 unanswered up. And the game 31-7 at home. What's your take on a question I saw today? You have overreactions, Willie, today?
I don't.
Okay. So one thing I saw was overreaction was did the Broncos how they play? Well, I'll just say this, which I think maybe I was going to say yes because the game ended. We don't know, but would it better to see the Bengals in the playoffs over the Broncos?
Well, I think the Bengals could have been scary in the playoffs. Yeah.
I mean, going to Buffalo would have been a better game to watch, probably.
Oh, hell yeah. More exciting.
After what we saw, I mean, before the game started, we probably would have said the same thing. Yeah, they'd be interested to see Bengals. They were hot.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense started playing a little better, and their offense was, Joe Burrow was on fire.
Well, I think a lot of us thought that the Broncos defense would have been.
Yeah, that's why I picked them. I picked them this week.
Yeah.
And that's why I picked them. Their defense just didn't.
And they started out pretty good, but
it got away from them. And your offense can't complement your defense, and then the offense would get off the field too quick. And So what do you any comment on Buffalo, Denver?
Really
rookie quarterback.
Josh Allen is a beast.
Yeah. James Cook. I mean, he had a
great game.
James Cook's starting to come on now. The running game's starting to go really well there.
He's starting to cook.
Although it's a shame, I believe their backup back, who's got a lot of carries, got hurt yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it looked pretty bad, like a concussion. And I don't know if he'll be back. I thought it was concussion. The rookie, I think he's a rookie. So not having, and he got snaps, and he was a decent another change of pace type back. So I don't know what his situation is. So
Ray Davis?
Yes. What happened to him? Was it a concussion?
Concussion.
Yeah, and it was pretty. It looked pretty bad when he got hit. It was a penalty on the play. He got smoked. Yeah, it was
Jones smacked him.
Yeah, it was legit. Even Brandon Jones looked like he was like, oh man, he felt bad. Like he didn't. It's just a swing pass, and he caught him, and at the same time, the guy caught the ball, he smoked him. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, well, I mean, next man up. They're running.
Yeah,
and the running game is good.
He's a backup back, but it's and I think didn't they sign? Who signed?
Elliott.
Yeah, who signed Elliott?
Not them.
Oh no,
where did he go?
Oh, the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers hit.
So he's done.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because Gus Edwards was iffy, but he did play. Gus Edwards played a little bit that day too. So yeah, the Broncos advanced next week. We talked about Green Bay and Philly. Green Bay wins. I'm sorry.
Bills advance.
Oh, Bills advance. Sorry. Philly wins 22-10 over Green Bay. We talked about that game. Talk about Philly a little more. Philly's offense looked Saquon Barkley looked good when he got going, but they looked kind of blah the whole game. Their defense played really well in that game.
Well, I think A.J. Brown was bored because he just read a book.
Yeah,
what book was that? He was.
I don't know.
They said it on TV.
They pointed out.
Yeah, wide receiver for dummies.
Yeah.
There we go.
But,
But he only had one catch, right? He was very not involved in the game.
I know what he's.
Yeah. What was it?
Inner excellence.
Inner excellence.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Devontae Smith had a much better game.
Yeah, and
Goddard's touchdown.
Yeah,
smacking our guys around. I mean, come on.
Bam, bam.
I will say Philadelphia's defense is successful because they get good pressure with their front four.
Yeah.
And Noah Smith is a bit of a beast.
But they lost. Who'd they lose? He was making all the tackles early.
They lost the linebacker, 17.
He's out too.
He's out. And Slay got hurt, but he came back, Slay did. But yeah, they lost the linebacker.
Is that Dean?
N'Kobe Dean.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I believe he got hurt.
And he was making all the plays early.
He's solid. So
the game changed a little bit when he went out.
So
Jordan Love decided to throw more interceptions. How about the run though by Jacobs? That was incredible. I wish he would have scored on that.
That the girl was called a dumb.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday during that.
But him pulling on his shirt, his undershirt.
Yep.
That's fantastic. It was so remnant of the Marshawn Lynch run. I mean, just it was pretty cool. I feel great about Josh Jacobs being our running back. So yeah, that's the silver lining for me. Josh Jacobs being our running back going forward. Although he got hurt as well.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think it was just a tweak his ankle. Nothing crazy.
Can't move.
Commanders beat the Buccaneers 23-20 at Tampa. Another game. I think we had split picks on that. It wasn't a surprise. It was nothing like, oh my goodness, I can't believe the boss. I think the Bucs gave it away on the fumble play.
Careless, yeah.
The two plays.
Yeah, they just made two poor plays, and then I think the Commanders probably could have been more dominating if they would have kicked field goals on 2 4th downs. I didn't understand they got away with it on the 4th down with 10 minutes left in the game. You kick the field goal, you're down 17-16. No matter what, you're still within a touchdown if they score. So if they score, you're done. So it was weird to me. It was a 4th and from the 5-yard line, 4th and goal, right?
Right.
It was big. It was a long one.
They did it in the beginning of the game too.
Yeah,
it was like 4th and 5,
and they would have
got it though.
They would have took a 3-0 lead there too.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Dan Campbell's rubbing off on everybody.
I know it's gonna be a thing where it's not such a big deal. You know?
Yeah.
Well, it's the analytics now. Everything's analytics now.
And every play, you can tell what's going on. Every team, they run. It's 4th and if it's 3rd and 6, and they run the ball. Well, they're going for it. Yeah. You know they are. They're using they're saying, screw it. We're gonna play the numbers and
try to get 3 yards. Try to get another 3 yards.
Trust our defense, I guess, and it is what it is. So, yeah, I that was actually an entertaining game. I thought that was a good game. I think quality, I guess, but I thought it was a good football game. I mean, for the weekend of all the games, I thought the Packer game was good. And at the end, it kind of got away. But all the other games were kind of, like I said, this game is kind of out of control at this point. It's halftime, 24-3.
Yeah, are we shocked right now?
Rams.
A little bit.
Yeah. Because I think the Viking. Well, you know what?
Let's see what
here's what happened. This is actually Viking fans, and if Hop's listening, I'm going to tell you right now, this is actually, if they do lose this game and they don't score, it makes it easy about the whole situation with Darnold.
Oh, yeah.
You just like J.J. McCarthy be your quarterback next year. It makes it simple. I wouldn't even franchise tag him. I wouldn't do anything.
There's a home for Darnold somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. And he's not going to be hurt his feelings or anything. We're going to go with the rookie. He understands. He was supposed to be the backup anyway.
Yeah.
So now if they come back after this, it makes it harder for them. So I don't know. But I mean,
Hop, what do you want?
Yeah. I mean, he said last week, I think he said franchise Darnold and keep McCarthy.
Yeah.
Obviously, you keep JJ, and I wouldn't trade him because you did spend a lot of value on him. So, unless you get a first-round pick for him, which I don't know who's going to give you a first-round pick for. Someone will, I guess. It's a weird.
I think someone would out there.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's possible because I mean, if you look at it, he'd be a top pick if he was coming in this year. Although the injury, and you don't know how that's going to affect him, but he'd be a top pick if he was coming out this year.
So, do you think Ewers is going to jump in?
I think he's getting. Someone said he's getting a deal to go to Miami.
Either Miami or I wouldn't be surprised.
Oregon,
Notre Dame.
Yeah. Miami was the place I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, $4 million or something like that to play crazy. There. It's more than you get in a rookie deal, and then he'll be a rookie next year. He'll still be a draft pick.
Right.
I don't think he'll change his. I don't know.
This money is just it's hilarious.
It's ruining it.
It is, and the portal is the worst.
Yeah.
It's just the worst.
I agree.
Especially the way it's all planned right now because these kids are jumping ship. before the end of the season.
Yeah, that's the
they
hard part
got to
about it.
fix that. They got to
Yeah.
fix that.
Well, they do it because of semesters, right?
Yeah, because they want these kids to be able to enroll.
So do you change when the games start, when the season starts? I mean, that's really the only way to fix it. You can't change when the semesters end.
They got to be able to make.
They don't give
Double
a
A can do
shit
whatever
about
they
when
want.
the
They can make
semester
exceptions
is.
for anything.
Yeah, years ago they were I don't know, they always talked about and football. Well, the reason they do bowl games when they used to do it because they have the finals in the middle of the month.
Yeah.
Well, March Madness is played right during finals or right during like midterms and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's they don't care. They don't care.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the Benjamins, as a wise man once said.
I will tell you though, big sports have really got to figure it out now. Games all the time. They don't really overlap, between college and pro.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's a game every night nowadays.
Yeah,
you can see a game every single night
from
September until
I think it's end of January.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, because all the bowl games and all the
And
playoff
the
games.
run we just had our fifth day, right, of just
Yeah.
high end football. Man, it's making some, like you said, somebody's getting some Benjamins. Not us.
No,
unless I win this fantasy thing, but I can't even look at the app.
Yeah, well, the problem is I thought I was no problem, but I have Sam Darnold right now. Not good.
Not good. I have Cup. He hasn't caught the ball.
Yeah.
But what you were like in 6, right, or 7?
Yeah, but
you and I were neck and neck.
There's only 2 people I'm ahead of 2 people that are done.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna.
Am I done?
I don't remember. I know just 2
You're
people.
you're done. We don't have any more players, but I don't remember.
No. I just said I had no more players.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I'm ahead of 2 people that have no more players.
We can't see anything. It's
So
weird.
do you want to do? It did that to me last week. In Pete's league, I get 2 buys in that league.
Yeah, if you're in one or
I was second seed.
Yeah, you get 2 buys. Yeah.
Cool.
So it's just guaranteed money.
I won money for sure.
Yeah.
Top 4 get paid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet.
That top, I want to say the top.
And that was high points 2 weeks or 1 week too.
6 or 8
You get paid for that too, right?
He does $20, I think, per week, and then 80 for the season. If you're the season point leader, were you?
No, second. I was second behind
Yeah.
Tim.
I
don't know who. Did
I
you make the playoffs?
I finished 9th by points. I missed the playoffs by points.
Oh, because you tied record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which it was. I mean, I was 2-7 at one point in that league, so I had a nice comeback, but still not enough.
Yeah, I was kind of up right around 500 below, and then all of a sudden I had like 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah,
and
I
then
had a 5-game winning streak, and
my team got hot. I mean, I had Jane Daniels was huge having him this year.
Yeah.
I had in my other picks. My first pick was Kyler Murray. Thank God he took Jane Daniels.
Well, my first pick was Dak Prescott.
Well, if he stays healthy though, that's not.
Yeah, but I had Russell.
Yeah, but if Dak Prescott stays healthy, it's different. That's different. He didn't suck. Kyler Murray sucks. Let's be honest. I mean, he's terrible. Do you know that this is a stat? Do you know that Caleb Williams had better numbers than Kyler Murray's rookie season, and Kyler Murray was rookie of the year?
Really?
Yeah.
What
It's just crazy.
competition did he have though?
And his team had 5 wins that year too.
Mm.
But obviously, with Bo Nix and Jane Daniels, he ain't going to get it.
Daniels is winning it, right? I mean,
I think Bo Nix deserves a shot, but Jane Daniels, problem with that, Jane Daniels, it's almost like, don't they do that for like awards, like Oscars and stuff? They like almost do like a PR campaign.
Yeah.
He was PR campaign from the 3rd game of the year to be the rookie of the year.
He had the first 2 games that he played were incredible. I mean, he was breaking records, right?
Yeah.
And then then it kind of leveled out.
Then he became a
little
rookie.
bit. He became a rookie. Yeah.
Actually, when he started playing, he started playing okay against the Bears. He didn't do good against the Bears besides the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
I mean, he had actually Caleb Williams before that Hail Mary, Caleb Williams actually had a better game.
Yeah.
But hey, it's all about wins. You want to win games. I don't care. I don't care if McCoy throws no touchdown passes and they win by, I don't care. Just win.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find the thing, but I can't. Oh, there it is.
That's what you
Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is the day. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday, dear someone today.
And whose birthday's today? Let's see here. Everybody's favorite Baywatch person, Nicole Eggert.
Nicole Eggert had a
you seen-
huge crush
Yeah.
on her.
Yeah.
In the,
Have
in
you
the
seen
early
her
days.
recently?
Have you seen her recently?
Yes.
Oh.
Was she? Isn't she the one that accused Scott Baio of a bunch of stuff?
I think there's a bunch
And
of
he
people.
fought back on her,
Yeah.
and it was weird. It was weird. Whatever.
Punched her right in the face.
Rick, you can go first.
Oh, Nicole
And
Eggert.
then
I'm
Eric,
not
I mean-
going. Yeah, we can go with Nicole. Yeah, sure.
Nicole.
Yeah, let's go
Nicole.
Nicole.
That's how OJ called Nicole. Yeah.
Oh,
Rick.
me?
Yeah, Rick.
Yeah.
Redmond Rick, you're up.
Firebird. Firebird.
I apologize.
I'll go 53.
Wow,
Oh.
nice.
Nice.
He's trying to think how old his sock was when he was working.
Well, those are tube socks. They're red and black, and
The Firebird logo on them.
I remember when I was 16,
Redmond, I'm
I was
sorry.
like, I was 16. I was like, oh, she could buy me alcohol.
There you go.
Do the math on it.
Good math.
Eric.
Dominique Wilkins.
Neek. 62.
61.
63.
65.
Yeah, I was gonna.
He's
I was
older
go-
than
I was
Jordan. A
going
little older
older
than Jordan. Yeah, I
that's
messed
where I
up.
was going with it.
I messed up. I went to
But I didn't realize he was 5. Was Jordan 60 or?
61 maybe now? But he might be 60, I mean.
I thought he just turned 60.
I don't know.
So I didn't realize he was 5 years older than him. Oh, okay.
Scott Connor McDavid.
I'm going to say
You know who he is?
No.
Hockey player.
Current?
26.
Right, yeah.
26.
28.
You son of a
Look
bitch.
at
Call me the old Stanley Hammer. I'm nailing this shit.
Rick Byron Leftwich.
Ironically, he was a lefty. No, I don't know if he was. I can't remember.
And a witch.
And a witch.
Wasn't he supposed to be the next head coach somewhere?
Yeah, a couple years ago, he was hot.
Yeah.
Because didn't Brady stayed with him when he moved to Tampa? Stayed with him for a while. And
Yeah.
That was the story about Brady walking in the wrong house because he went in the neighbor's house.
Because he was the OC there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he still is, I think, right? No, it's a different guy
Could
now.
be. I don't know.
Because he's been like a hot name, the new guy.
44.
46.
Who are we talking about?
Byron Leftwich.
Same guy.
Byron Wright Warlock.
You know what? He sounds like Sandwich. So I'm going to say 45 right in the middle. Yeah, Sandwich that bad boy.
Look at you.
Look at us. Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Eric.
Yes, sir.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. Wow.
He's lucky he threw that pass behind him, otherwise I was picked off.
I think he's supposed to sit down there, though. He's probably supposed to stop because there's the situation, but who knows, man?
I want to say he's 46.
Who?
Drew Brees.
Oh, the bell is
46. Did I get it?
good call.
Okay.
I'll take the points though.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
I'll give it to you. I'll gift them to you.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Eric.
Just send me Venmo.
Matt Holliday.
Ooh.
Good old Matt Holiday.
He's my age.
45.
Boom. We're all over it.
2 45s in a row. I was going to say 45 every
was
time.
46.
45 over 69. That's all I'm going to say tonight.
Rick.
47.
Ooh.
AJ Foyt.
I had no fucking clue.
Won the Indy.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
He won the Indy Long Island drinking contest of brothers. No, that was Rick. Yeah, that was Rick. That was Rick.
Rick did the old handoff that night.
Yeah, I didn't know we were relay team.
Cool runnings, man. Look, I don't know. 57. If I'm even close.
69.
That's what I was gonna say too. I was gonna say it too. He fooled you. You took it
I
from
never
me.
guess it too. I like
I know it.
AJ
took a shot. He's
Foyt.
got to be in that range, isn't he?
71.
90.
Oh, we're way off. AJ Foyt. Oh, I'm picturing the cars in the museum at Indy.
Oh, I was thinking DJ Foyt.
Oh yeah, DJ. Wooka. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, is it
DJ Shauna.
DJ Shauna?
All right, you're up.
No, Asia.
Asia. Okay.
Yeah, Rick started. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, did Rick go with?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Rick was first with
AJ Foyt.
AJ.
I was a bit off
like,
with
who?
57, and we were a bit off.
We were still very.
I was
off.
just as far away if my numbers were reversed.
He has grandkids. Dude. We named his parents. You did his grandkids. That was
I thought
terrible.
you asked what year his vehicle was when he won.
Yeah, what year was it? What year was his win?
1957. I apologize.
Eric Albert Pujols.
Nobody really knows.
In Dominican years, or is he Dominican? What was he? Can't remember.
I don't remember.
Here's a guy from the Dominican Republic or so. 52.
Jesus, I don't think he's that old. He just retired like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but
2 years ago.
He was
you know
old.
what? 45. 45 is my answer every time.
I feel like he's been. So it's just a couple of years ago. I feel like
He was like
six,
he
7
played in
years.
those 40s. He did.
Because I felt like he played to his 44 or something.
It's
but-
me,
Scott.
Mhm.
Joe Flacco.
Oh, do it.
Oh,
do
good.
it.
Oh, no, he's not that
Do it.
old. He's 60. Do it. I'm gonna say he's 39.
I'm gonna one up you 40.
Damn it! I was gonna say 42. You such. God damn it.
Do it.
Dwayne Wade.
D Wade, baby.
Dwayne the Rock Wade.
It was Flash, actually.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh, there's Cooper Kupp. He's on the field.
Can it be?
No. 69?
No.
No.
42.
43. I was gonna say he's right there. You were gonna say 45. Weren't
Yep.
you? Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I didn't think he was that old, but I was gonna say. You're up, Eric.
Retired kind of
Eric
early.
Mark Messier.
Messier. Hmm.
You ever see his bodyguard run onto the field?
Mark Messier?
No, I'm
It's
thinking,
ice,
of
actually.
Messi. I'm thinking of Messi. Never mind.
I think he's 62.
57.
Well, we're waiting.
60.
He is 64.
Wow.
We were right.
I wasn't
That was a couple.
closer than AJ Foyt, but
Yeah.
Jeez. Two
That's in
AJ
the
Foyts.
past.
Two Messiers would have equaled one. AJ
AJ
Foyt.
Foyt.
Brady Anderson.
I meant to say 45 times too. He didn't hear me.
Brady Anderson.
Brady Anderson?
Who's up? Who's
me.
up?
Me.
Yeah.
So 91. That was 30 years ago.
He's not that old.
I'm going to say he's 54.
I see you reversing here. I'm going to add one. 55.
I think he's younger than that. 49.
He's 61.
You got to be freaking kidding
Wow.
me. What happened?
Well, he had birthdays and he got older.
Them birthdays.
Rick is up.
Rick.
Yep.
Howard Stern.
Oh, yes.
Hey now.
Hey, now. He's got to be right there. No. Let's see. What was that movie he did?
Private Parts.
Private Parts.
That movie was
yes.
pretty good. That was funny.
Everybody in that show was part of his show except for his wife. He had an actress play his wife.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Because of that, I think he's 58. No, he's older than that.
Yeah.
I have to stick with it.
Huh. Here we are.
Yes, we are.
I don't want to guess that. 64. I teed it up for you. Go ahead.
I think he's that old.
He might be.
I would stick with a double-digit number.
2. 69.
66.
71.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew he was up there. Yeah. Think he dyes his hair?
No.
His nostril hairs or his hair?
You think Willie does?
Yeah. Can you tell? Who's up?
Look at that. Perp Plus is loving
That's
this
me.
commercial right now.
You're up.
Look at that. Look at that. Soul Glow.
The hell kind of
Just
laugh
let
was
your
that?
soul glow.
White hoods in the mail.
Who needs Ed?
Yeah,
Who
right?
needs Ed and his flannel?
Come on, that's a movie line.
I went first. No, I didn't go first. I went last, so it should be Eric.
Yeah, I started that one
Yeah.
with the 57.
Julia Louis Dreyfus.
It's like her.
Oh my god.
Look, everybody knows what you say when you say it.
Where are you gonna put a tree that big? Bend over and I'll show you.
I don't know.
There's your boy
Margo.
up. He's caught one.
Oh, he did. Finally. I think that's his first catch. I want to say she's 66. I want to say it, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say she's 60.
62.
64.
Ooh.
I knew it was an even number.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Scott. Jason Bateman.
Oh, this is an odd number.
The Jason
Oh,
Bateman.
I saw him today. It was pretty funny. I saw him on something.
See him in the airport?
No, I didn't.
Was he wearing a black hat and black shirt?
Jason Bateman. I think he's. Damn, I was gonna say my age, but I don't think he is. I think he's older. What was he on when I was younger? What show? What was that show Jason Bateman was
Who's
on?
the boss?
No, he was
He was a
on
little
that
kid.
thing with Michael J. Fox.
That was his.
He was on Family Ties? That
his
was a
sister. His sister.
Oh,
was
sister
on
was
it.
on that. Yeah.
He had a show though.
What show was he
after that.
famous? What
Oh,
show?
he was on Arrested Development.
Yeah,
No, when
that's-
he was a kid,
But you were
though.
saying when he was a kid. Yeah, there was some show.
Oh,
I can
that's a
picture the
goocher.
kitchen.
I'm
can
gonna,
picture
say,
the kitchen.
I'm gonna say he's 55.
58.
56.
Ooh, dang.
Yep.
Marty
Bird.
Eric. Rick.
Rick.
Marty Bird.
E. Bird.
Susanna Hoffs.
Ooh.
The Bengals.
Ooh, Bangles.
Walk like
An Egyptian.
Boom.
Just
Like to play horse with her.
Wait, were they also Manic Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta catch a nerve
70, 69. 69.
She is
You say it twice. That means he meant 138 then.
she's aged really well too. She's like still a really hot woman. But she's 65.
69. I'm gonna split it. 60.
You can't say the same number. I said.
67, right in the middle.
66.
Oh.
This game is stupid. Not everybody wins.
Jason Segel.
Not a seagull.
Oh yeah.
He's married to the girl from
Marshall.
Katie Siegel.
His mom.
Love and
No,
Whose turn is it?
mom and dad? Steven Siegel and Katie
Oh.
Siegel.
Yeah,
It's not me. I just went.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
just-
say you're up.
Fuck. Is he 49?
for
Jesus.
Katie's. Oh, I was thinking Katie Siegel. I was like, what?
I'm gonna say 45.
Wow, look at you.
Some method you have there, Scott.
If I
Some
just guess
method.
45 every time. What you got?
I like
he's going to a new notebook. What's happening here?
I like guessing.
I got
That's
it's
a clean one.
New thing for the last question.
Oh,
Okay.
So
6-pointer this is?
This is a 6-pointer.
Okay.
And
We should have to write our answer down for this.
yeah, I think so.
Okay, write our answer down. What's the game though? Oh, you're talking about
It's called
explain
Guess the Year. I'm gonna give you the
1969. Oh,
the
sorry.
NHL.
Guess the year.
Guess the year. I'm gonna give you the NHL champs, the MLB.
Wait, what's that say?
NFL, NBA.
Sorry.
This isn't my notepad. Just so you know.
what does it say? Eric,
Courtesy of Tim.
Yeah,
He won't see this until 2025.
yeah. We covered that last week.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Oh,
Yeah, he was here last week.
Oh, he showed it to you?
I saw it last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I was paying attention.
Why is my name
And-
at the very bottom of this?
With hearts around it? No.
Well,
No,
hey,
it's
see-
got like
see
a
the-
knife in it.
See the header
Oh.
and then the footer.
Mm.
Big boy. I like your
I
hat.
like the way your mouth moves.
You do have a pretty little mouth. What are we writing now?
Let's play horse nose.
Apparently, it's my phone number.
So,
is that a horse? Horse hopping?
wait. Was that horse code?
Oh, that wins the night. That's a winner.
What are we writing down, Willie?
You gotta guess the
year.
The year. He's gonna give us.
I'm gonna give you
he's
a
gonna
bunch
give
of
us
information.
5 or 6 things that happened that year.
But I have to write it down right now.
No, when it's all done,
right.
write your year down, and we'll all guess. And you get 6 points if you're right.
Okay, go.
All right. The NHL champs were.
It's going. It's going.
There it is. It's going now. The Flyers. The MLB World Series champs were the Reds. The NFL, the Steelers. The NBA, the Warriors. And the top movie of that year was Jaws.
Okay, I got my guess. Write it, and then
one of the most misquoted lines in movies.
Everybody, ding ding. We need the Jeopardy song.
So Rick, every gets it right gets 6 points.
Yep.
So Rick, what was yours? We'll start with who's. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you got yours written down.
Yeah.
I got 1984.
1977.
77 as well.
1975.
Oh, boo!
And the winner is.
So nobody gets it.
Scott. You won by 1 point.
Oh.
Did I really?
Yep.
I wish I would have won by 45
Wait,
points.
I want to do more of this game. Can we do a bunch of these?
That was fun.
Yeah.
You want another one? I got another one.
Oh, yeah.
You got another?
Let's do another one for another 6
You
points.
got another one teed up?
Yeah,
here?
bonus. Hey.
How much did he win by?
1.
Let's do this one for 2 points.
Okay.
You son of a bitch, Rick.
I was going to say just
I'm
for
very
fun,
quick
but
at
that's
math.
fine.
All right. This one, the Yankees won World Series. The Lakers won the NBA. I'm changing up a little bit. Top movie was Mission Impossible 2. And the top album was Eminem and then the Beatles.
What was the Super Bowl champ?
There's no Super Bowl in this
You
one.
didn't give it.
I'm just giving the NBA and the MLB. Changing it up a little bit.
Lakers and I'm sorry, what's
Yankees?
Yankees.
They've only won like.
And what did you say? The movie?
Top movie was Mission Impossible 2.
Okay, I got my guess on this one.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think
go ahead, Eric.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not there yet.
Yep.
Oh, wow, am I dyslexic? Look at that number I just wrote down.
1000 BC.
Good God.
1000 BW before Willie.
All right. I'm ready.
Good
God. Dyslexia took over.
2000.
2001.
2004.
2000.
See, so I won. I'm the big winner.
Yeah.
I'll do more of those for
now I
next
get to
week.
climb
Yeah,
the
that was
ladder.
fun. That was a good time.
You like that?
Wait, hang on. How much am I losing by? Next one's for 3 points.
No, too late.
Classic gambler. Gambler's addiction.
I have a couple of things for when it gets slow. The biggest mistake each baseball team has made since 2020.
Can you give me the dates of those shows?
Sure.
So I can not be here.
I just have to figure out who signed Javi Baez.
Yeah. Yeah. That might be one.
There we go.
Like Letterman threw something on the card last break.
Yeah.
Every time he threw a pen, it'd break.
So if you're dyslexic, did you write down
What'd you write?
4002?
9120.
That was a good year.
9120.
I don't know where it comes from.
Mission Impossible 127 just came out.
Tom Cruise is still in it.
Trust me with money.
Yeah. Tom Cruise is still a star. Because he's a robot.
Older.
He's a robot.
Yeah, he's an
AI.
alien.
He's AI.
So let's make our picks for this week's playoff games. Obviously, we had our picks. Everybody knows what they picked for the Super Bowl, correct? Everybody remembers?
Yeah.
So we got Washington visits Detroit on Sunday. Or what day is that game? I'm sorry. Saturday. Early or late?
Late.
Okay. So late game. So who do you like in the game? Let's start with Rick. Let Willie go last.
I like Detroit to win by. I'm gonna guess they win by.
I'll write these down.
I'm
gonna
right
go
on
at number 19. I'm gonna go with Detroit by 19.
You're gonna add them to it for us?
Yeah, are we picking points?
No, he's just
I
saying.
just throwing it out there. Just a weird.
So you're
number,
doing all our
'cause
picks on
Willie's
there?
all about
Yeah,
weird
it's the
numbers.
same because
so.
he's got it from last
Okay,
week.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So you said
Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Detroit.
I like Detroit. I think Washington's defense is okay. I think Detroit will. If they can contain Daniel, I think they'll be okay. So I'm going to go with Detroit.
All right, next game
At home. Rick?
I'll have to stick with the gritty Lions.
Oh, that's an interesting pick.
So, I mean, what quarterback would you compare that the Lions have played against this year that would be comparable to Daniels?
Jordan Love? No, because he runs.
Well, I don't know.
I always try to think, who did he play somebody?
Josh Allen?
Oh, yeah, Josh Allen gave him a hard
Josh Allen,
time.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
But that's a different team.
And the defense was,
Yeah, I don't know. Josh, that against Detroit and KC, Buffalo's 2-0 this year, and against everybody else against those teams or whatever 3-30 or something like that, or 2-30.
Wow.
The rest of the league.
Looks like Buffalo's going to win the title.
And Tampa actually has one of those wins. They beat Detroit. That's pass interference.
Ooh, nothing.
Oh yeah, there's a flag down.
Is there?
Somebody's shoe I saw.
So
Facebook referee.
So you can go first this time, Eric. We're going to do, how about Texans visits the Chiefs?
It's going to be 6 degrees. I did look at the temperature because that was a pick of mine.
6 degrees in
Kansas City.
Ooh, okay.
Taking the Chiefs.
I'm going to take the Chiefs too. I don't know if they can. I think this game was a few weeks ago, wasn't it? Texans played the Chiefs a few weeks ago. We were at the Detroit game.
Right.
There's Detroit. We watched it on Saturday.
Yep.
And Chiefs won this game that time. But I think it'll be the same
Ass
thing.
whooping? Was it? I can't remember.
It was just a
Baltimore one
No,
was the ass.
I don't think
where
the
they
Chiefs
they
whooped
got 2
anybody's
points.
ass.
No, they only had their best game of the year was their game before the last game playing anybody. It was their game they clinched everything with. That was their best game of the year, I thought. So, I'm going to take KC too. Lee,
I'm gonna go chalk.
We're taking the Nuggies.
Nuggies,
The Chiefs.
Okay, so how about the winner of this game we'll watch right now? Let's just plug in the Rams. Unfortunately, it looks like possibly that could be it. If not,
Rams at Philly.
Rams versus Philly. Who do you like? And it'll be me first this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Philly Eagles, and I'm going to go with Barkley in that defense. I just don't think. I just think, I'm going to Eagles and Philly in that defense, or Barkley in the defense. Willie?
I think you got to stick with them because you got to play with them. They're at home.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be
chilly,
really cold.
Yeah. Rick?
I'm going to go with LA.
Okay.
If they pull it off today.
If they end up winning.
That's a big F. Yeah. F right there, man.
I like the momentum of the Rams. So I'm going to pick the Eagles. I just feel like the Eagles are destined to get to the NFC Championship.
Watch.
A little early? No.
So on paper, this could be the best game of the playoffs. Maybe we'll see. Baltimore and Buffalo meeting Buffalo
boy. At Buffalo, right?
At Buffalo. So Willie, you can start this one off.
Ravens.
Hang on, I want to see the weather.
8 feet of snow and wings for everybody.
Oh, Raven wings?
I'm in. Ooh, I like it. Yum yum.
What day is that game? Sunday or Saturday?
Oh, a game. I could probably look it up.
Friday.
Sunday.
Hold on.
Saturday it's 37 and raining. Sunday it's 22 and snowing.
Sunday.
Yes, the game is Sunday at 6 o'clock.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo, the Bills.
Buffalo.
The Water Buffaloes.
I picked the Bills to go all the way this year, so I have to stick with them, although I can definitely see the Ravens winning. So, I mean, Bills for me.
It's okay. It's okay to change.
No, I'm not changing. No. I'm Mike Tomlin.
I'm going to go with Buffalo, and the only reason I'm going to Buffalo, I think this is, for all the noise Allen's hearing now about
Throw behind him, huh?
Lamar should be MVP because he's got better numbers than last year, of course. Josh Allen had better numbers, and didn't get it, blah, blah. I think Josh Allen's going to make this into his personal vengeance. Obviously, it's a team game. We get it. We all get it. Oh, I need that touchdown. Perfect.
And what will Mac Hollins wear?
Yeah. But I think it's a personal game for him.
How many people have the hats in the stands?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be sweet. But I will say one thing about Baltimore. To start that game there, I don't like the way Buffalo's defense against the run when it was close. When Denver had to get one-dimensional, that went away because they had to start passing. I think that I'm just Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson running the ball just worries me for them a little bit. And they're built, and to be honest, they're built better for shitty weather than
it should worry everybody.
Than Buffalo.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point. But Lamar Jackson has to win that game. He's won playoff games, but this is
it's
the big playoff.
It's going to come down to it, I bet.
He hasn't won a big. He's won 2 playoff games. I'm giving credit, but he hasn't won a big. He's lost to the Chiefs. Didn't he lose to? No, the Bills ended up upset. The Bills ended up going to.
They beat the Chiefs.
Yeah. So yeah, I just worry about Baltimore. Not worry about them because for me, I have no. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this. Did you pick this game? You picked this game already, right? So I didn't tell you my really ugly. So I do a pool that you pick the spreads, playoff spread. I was a cool 0 for 6 this week.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna be this game. I'll be 0 for 6.
Yeah.
Because I think I picked the Vikings in this game.
Oh.
So I took all the losers.
Loser.
So I'm a loser.
Yikes.
I'll let you know. Go with the bad.
Yeah.
And Jerry Jones did meet with did have a talk with Deion Sanders today.
Oh, really? That just broke?
Yeah, I saw it, and Jace sent something about it. Not an interview.
Just to talk.
Just to hang out.
What would you do?
Hey, Deion.
Hey, Deion. What do you think we should do?
How you doing?
Hey, get in here.
Did you like his cameo in Landman?
Where you been? Deion? Where the hell you been?
You make it sound like...
Haven't seen you in the news.
You make it sound like Jerry Jones talks like Norm Macdonald does Burt Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the hat?
I'm just chewing the hat.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
So
any I was gonna ask you, what do you think about possibility of? Well, I don't think it's gonna happen, but would you like Jimmy Butler in Milwaukee?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I say the same thing. At this point, I know we make fun of them getting older, but
no. We need that. We need that edge.
Yeah,
and he could get you bucket. Jimmy buckets can get you buckets.
And you might get rid of Middleton.
As long as he brings the shenanigans with him, I'm in.
Would you be upset if they got rid of Middleton for him?
No, but he was going to be my bench warmer of the week because he's a bench warmer, and it's actually worked. Scoring, he's coming off and scoring. You know, they sucked yesterday. 12 points off the bench, limited minutes. Good spot.
He's the best.
You know, I would love to see him just be like, "Look, I get it. I'm going to restructure." But there's no way in hell.
No, NBA players
because you can't bring
it's guaranteed.
You can't bring Butler in for $1 more than you have. I mean, it has to be something. Something's got to give.
They had a trade. I saw a fake trade that would work. It was sending Butler to Milwaukee, and then 2 people, maybe obviously Middleton, and maybe Connaughton.
I saw that too.
And then
Portis had to restructure.
No.
Portis?
No, it was Portis and Middleton.
Oh, yeah.
And then Detroit gets somebody out of it too. It was weird. Detroit.
Yeah, there has to be a third team.
Yeah,
involved.
it's like a weird little money thing or whatever. So I don't know. I mean, if they got him, this would be literally the last hurrah. Then it would have.
Well, they're
to be.
really selling their soul to the devil. Then if they
and people, I think they got an inside track to him because he wanted Lillard to go to Miami, and it didn't work out.
Yeah,
and I think Lillard and him are kind of close.
I just worry about the parts. I mean, I know we talk about Middleton, but you still need some bench players that can.
Yeah, we get to playoffs, so you don't. think of them. They go 6, 7. They go 7, 8 deep at the most, and they got a good young bench, guys that can play.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm gonna make a prediction.
Let's go.
If that happens, Jimmy Butler and Bobby Portis will go in the locker room.
I think Portis might be part of the trade.
Oh, really?
They had to work the money out. They think
because they can't coexist.
Yeah. Well, I think we talked about this last week, and I talked about this all the time. I like, and we'll see it tomorrow, and this will happen. Bobby Portis is literally a black hole. He gets the ball, and he has to shoot all the time.
Yeah, he wants to.
And he's not that kind of scorer. He doesn't work, and he can score, but
he's very inconsistent.
Yeah, and I like Bobby Portis, but I think his masking of how the crowd loves him gets away from his defense is
he eats that shit up.
Average at best. He gets in the game, Beverly gets pumped up for a couple minutes, and then, don't get me wrong, he has good games, and I like Portis. If they kept him, I wouldn't be no big. I mean, whatever, it is what it is, but we'll see.
Well, the assets would have to be Connaughton, Middleton, and Portis. Those are and so you're not losing youth.
AJ Green is playing really well.
AJ Green's fantastic.
Connaughton's kind of disappeared with that.
AJ Green he's your prototypical get hot bench player.
Who, Derry Bird?
Derry Bird, yeah. He had what game was that where he just let it? He had 16 in the first half, and then then there's nothing in the second. But that was last week.
And he went back to the stable.
Yeah, Derry Bird.
I don't know what that means, but that's my teat sound.
That's your dick in a horse's mouth, huh?
Giannis is just doing this on his nose.
Oh, wow.
Must be the 0.0.
Giannis, knock it off. Alcohol. Giannis, knock it off.
Why is Thanasis here?
With a camera. It's weird. So what else I have? I was asking about that. We talked about the playoffs. So we talked about that. We will do a show next week if everybody can make it. But next Monday night, we can talk more. Notre Dame visits or meets Ohio State University in the national championship. We talked about Notre Dame got a big win over Georgia, and Ohio State got a nice win against Texas, another big win. So two teams.
But just a quick correction: Notre Dame beat Penn State.
Oh, Penn State, they beat Georgia the week before.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is that people are hating on this whole thing now because they are saying that you have two teams that don't play conference championship games that didn't play a conference championship, and they both made it. I'm like, they still had to play. They both had to play 3 games.
They had to beat the right
3
teams.
games. They had to play 3 games, not just 2. Like all the bye teams got knocked out. So I think it's just stupid. There's always complaint about this system. I think it's awesome. I think it's fun.
It's worked this year. It could have been seeded probably differently.
They will. I think that's the plan. Right, they're going to reseed it next year by the actual computer's going to reseed it.
Yeah,
so
probably a good idea.
And I think it's a great idea. But who do you like? We may talk more next week. But who do you like right now? Put on the spot. Who do you like, Willie?
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Yeah, it's easy. Ohio State.
I kind of lean.
I'll be there. I'll be there end of February.
One of the game?
No.
Oh,
You'll
Columbus?
be at
Columbus, yeah.
Oh, what are you going for work?
Big meeting.
Big meetings.
Sawmill Road.
It is
Didn't
on
we have this?
Sawmill Road,
Yeah. We had this discussion already. I can't. And I'm not going to be here because I have to be with her for the game. So we got this. We got this whole thing we've done now. The last, and don't let your minds go there. The last 3 games we've kind of done the same thing, same food, same blah blah blah. Logan,
what food are we eating?
Logan and I have to. Well, I've been smoking wings on the Pit Boss. Logan and I have to talk trash about Ohio State, which is easy for me to do. But we talk trash before the game, joke around about putting on, like we'll joke about, hey, you're going to grab your Irish jersey.
Then Heather puts the horse's head on.
Yeah, and then away we go.
Hey,
game, baby.
Say, hey, the only reason Jack Sawyer is at Ohio State because he couldn't get into Michigan.
Yeah, there we go. All that shit. All that shit. Yeah.
I kind of like Notre Dame. I think Marcus Freeman is. I like Marcus Freeman as a coach. The more I see him and the more I've seen him the last few weeks, I like Marcus Freeman. I'm a fan of Marcus Freeman.
Yeah.
I really am. I don't know about the Bears coaching thing because he's a defensive guy, correct, Marcus Freeman?
He was drafted by the Bears.
But he was a defensive guy, right?
So, yeah.
He's got some ties to Ohio State.
They talked about talking to him, but I still think that I do like him, though. And I don't know if he'd lead Notre Dame. Kind of an extension. Nobody left him. Be crazy. None of his players left him. It'd be kind of shitty to leave.
Just has to rent a rider truck. I mean, not that far away.
Right up the street. I have to worry about get through Gary. I'll probably miss most of the stuff as he gets through there. But just buy a new one to get to Chicago.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Hey, I need directions.
Oh shit, a detour. God damn it.
Why's my car saying honky lips on it?
That's a good one. That's a real good one.
It's a good movie. Great movie. So yeah, I like to see Notre Dame do it, but Ohio State, man, they're playing. Although Texas gave hope, could be a good game because Texas had them on the ropes a little bit going to a tie.
It was
Texas,
right there.
Texas played better than people thought.
It was a weird end of the game.
Weird, huh?
It was about to be tied.
Hey, see, catching on, Rick.
Weird.
It's weird.
There's got to be a sound bit out there for that.
There is. Johnny Carson liked to say it a lot.
Oh, he did. Maybe that's where I got it from. Used to watch a lot of Carson. He was a fan of. I was a fan of his. He was a fan of mine. I was going to say
he was a fan of the show.
He was.
Friend.
Good friend.
Oh, I forgot. I couldn't find this all night.
Good screaming, everybody. You're all really good at that.
Hi, Jeff. Good evening, fellas. Jeff Jankowski said. Hey, Jeff.
He liked to say weird, wild stuff.
Weird,
wild
stuff. So let's have closing. Anything else from you guys besides closing thoughts? Willie, anything?
I'll be out of town next Monday.
You'll be out of town? Where are you going to be?
Minneapolis.
You're going to eat.
Going to get a Juicy Lucy or
I'm not going there.
No.
We're going to go.
Where go?
I don't know. I'm just not going there.
Oh. Find something new.
Just addicted to it.
Pretty stubborn.
I'm stubborn. Yeah. Find something different.
Gotcha.
So if anybody, I know somebody said something about a pizza place being there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Minneapolis?
I think I did.
Yeah. There's a couple. I know another place I went to Minneapolis. I should look it up. It was really good too.
Paisley Park. Should go there.
You can wear a raspberry beret.
Mm.
You ever have to go to Omaha for work?
Somewhere in the middle of America.
I'm going June 16th through the 20th.
To Omaha?
Omaha.
Go to California Tacos.
You know what else is June 16th through the 20th? College Baseball World Series.
Ooh.
No shit. Is that why you're going?
No, are you going for work?
You back the 20th?
Works out well.
Yeah. Why was the 20th?
Final at golf, I think.
Huh?
20th to be final at golf this year.
Come 19th then.
Isn't that Father's Day?
No, after it's not Father's Day again this weekend. It's 21st, 22nd final leg, but obviously 20th. So, but I'll let everybody know. But California Taco, they're pretty legit. It's a little. You look it up. There's videos. There's Dino Drivers and Dives. Check it out. But it's pretty tasty.
Okay.
These giant, pretty different. Something different.
Rectangle pizza.
Rectangle pizza.
Yep.
I'll try to find a place. How long are you there for a few days?
Rectangle pizza.
Rectangle.
You're gonna be there a few days. You said.
Yeah.
Is that another?
I'm gonna try to find a place I went to. It was solid. They had a good. I think they were known for a beef sandwich or something like that, and it was solid.
Hot beef.
No, it was like a not weird, but and I didn't say weird that time, but like a weird combo thing. But it was solid.
Weird, wild.
Kind of an eclectic area we were in too. Minneapolis has a lot of those places though. A lot of eclectic areas, right?
Not a fan.
It's like I want to say it's like the Austin of the North
with the WR.
WRE, yeah, rec.
Would you Minneapolis is like the Austin of the North, minus the maybe art part, a lot of the food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of different areas and stuff. I don't know. I haven't been in Minneapolis in years. Used to go for trips all the time. Haven't had one there in years. Should go there for a game. See the Vikings. Oh, have you been to the stadium ever?
Yeah. I went and watched the Bills Vikings.
Good.
Probably
In the new stadium?
Yeah, new stadium.
Nice stadium.
It's nice. Yeah.
How about you? Ever been there for a game? No.
I have not.
Nope.
No. Seen it. It's cool looking. It's very cool looking.
Last game I was at was at the Twinkie Dome.
I was at a game there. I've been at the New Twin Stadium a couple times. It's okay. I'm not impressed by it. It's kind of weird how you.
I just don't like Minneapolis. I don't know. I just avoid it.
Yeah. So okay. So closing thoughts, Eric.
Well, I gotta hit the road because I gotta bring Ed some ibuprofen. So he mentioned something about renting a horse.
He wants to go see a man about a horse.
Something like that.
Make sure he has large nostrils. Oh, never mind. They can be small.
It's like putting a toothpick in a volcano. I won't be here next week because I have to tend to the Buckeye fans. So, enjoy. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm gonna bring you guys some clip Buckeyes home from.
We made them. We have a ton of them.
never had them. What are they?
They're just chocolate and
It's like
peanut
chocolate
butter.
and peanut butter.
They're like
yeah.
Reese's peanut butters.
You got to
can't-
keep them
you can't
cold.
eat a real Buckeye. You can't eat it. It's inedible or something like that. They say so. They make
Poisonous.
chocolate candies.
So that's Heather made just a huge batch of them, and then we just keep them in the fridge, and then we bring them out for the game.
There is what is a Buckeye? What kind of?
It's a nut
Oh, it's a nut
from a tree. Yeah.
That's a cool mascot.
Weird. I don't know.
Hey, look at these Buckeyes. Get it?
Yep. And they're done that.
So that's your closing thought.
Yeah,
that's looking for small nostrils.
That and the Buckeye game. Yeah.
Rick, closing thoughts.
These Buckeyes.
I got nothing other than hope everybody has a great week. I don't think I got anything going on this weekend. It's coming weekend. Yeah, I got nothing going on this weekend. It's nice.
A lot of horses in Kentucky.
I got nothing. Just I got kind of a quiet football weekend. Maybe watch games if you guys want to come over. Anybody's welcome. See what's going on.
Go the IA.
Oh, the IA. Yeah, maybe go to IA and get some food this weekend if anybody's interested.
Italian American Club.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a password to get in.
And if we go
looking for a safe house,
and if we go,
if
we go, I'll order for everybody. Don't worry about it.
better grow a mustache.
Can I get some raviolis and some spagooter?
Excuse.
Bibbidi
bobbidi. Bibbidi bobbidi. Peter, that's not how you do it.
Fungu. Anyway, that's all you got, Rick.
Fungu.
I'm not Italian. I don't even know what that means.
Willie, closing thoughts.
It's gonna be a nice, boring week because it's supposed to be. Well, it's
Cold.
supposed to be warm on Friday, right?
Like Friday,
Thursday,
Saturday, and Sunday cold. Sunday, a good day to stay in the house.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that cold.
Like 18.
It's
high.
6 degrees out right now.
It's supposed to be only 7 on Monday. What the?
What is happening?
Wanted
here?
to see what his shirt said. You know that Rick's shoes match his sweatshirt right now.
Oh, do they? Let me see.
Yeah, but do the curtains match the drapes?
I like those.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, he's bald.
hey, Rick.
I guess hoping maybe the Bears will have a coach by next week. Probably not.
Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, you never know. Things happen.
Yeah.
I will say I finished watching the first season of Landman. Very good. I did watch Super Pumped, the story of Uber.
Oh,
with Gordon Levitt, the kid from Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh, okay.
What's his name?
Levitt something.
Levitt Gordon. Something Levitt. Gordon Levitt.
Gordon Liddy.
Yeah. Ooh. But yeah, I think I watched that. It was pretty good. The guy that owned Uber or started Uber. He played the part. He was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
And then I want to watch the new show with Noah Wiley called The Pit. It's about he's back being a doctor.
Joseph.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, I saw.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, it's good. It was good. It was John Kyle dude from Friday Night Lights was in it.
Oh yeah,
Kyle Chandler.
Rittenhouse.
Chandler.
Uma Thurman's in it.
Uma.
So it's a good show. It was. If you get a chance, watch it. It's one. It's like 6-7 episodes. It's just a one-time documentary type.
What about the bookie?
Bookie is back on. Yeah, we got to start watching that when we get a chance. We'll get that
in
maybe.
A couple weeks.
Yeah, we'll get maybe. Yeah, I haven't watched any either. I haven't watched not one yet. So
okay. Maybe in the next couple weeks.
So I'm gonna watch a bunch tonight. So yeah, hired.
What is it? Who?
Our current president. Oh, by the time no, what is today?
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
It's
yeah.
a week
He's
from today.
eligible,
Yeah. So my closing thoughts are
He's eligible.
The Bears are asked for an interview and wait till next Monday.
He's a free agent.
Yeah. That'd be great if he coaches the team.
Yeah, that's great.
Whatever. He should be the GM.
Yeah, he should.
So so good week of football. Hope everybody has a good time with it. That's the wrong one. That's it. Once again for Eric, Rick, Willie, Ed's horse. We'll talk to you guys next week. And
his voice or his nightlife.
Enjoy the playoffs.
I hate goodbyes. Sorry, folks. Park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome.
Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
I'd give him more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Feels so good. Feels so good.